to Vanguard Tales. I have no idea what that was. Thanks very much for tuning in again this week. My name's David, I'm your Dungeon Master for today, and I'm joined by my friends Sam, Martin, and David. I'm completely forgetting everyone's names.
Wow. Somebody's off their game.
And yeah, we'll just do a quick recap and then we'll get straight into it. So David's going to do the recap this week.
Fair warning, I have awful memory, so here goes. Last session, we were in the new inn, which was quite upmarket, and we all awoke and decided we were going to go for guard training. But it was awful weather outside, so we weren't really sure what to do. Before we got a chance to do anything, we got approached by a member of the Purple Dragon, and he basically told us to follow him, and sort of, as is customary, you have to do what they say, so we followed him. He led us to a quite nice house, and we thought we were in trouble for our association with the Shadow Alliance. So we were all a bit nervous, and we went inside, and in there was Jabin, who basically was annoyed at us for sort of rumbling the entire Shadow Alliance within Cezale, but was also not too unhappy because it meant he could position himself to become the new regional director. So basically tasked us with ensuring Erdo died within the jail that he was currently being held in.
Yep.
So we didn't have to kill him, but we had to make sure he died, and sooner rather than later before he starts spilling secrets.
Yes.
So he tasked us with that because he said also the head of the entire Shadow Alliance was coming to Cezale to collect the locket that we were originally tasked to get. So we went back to the hotel, and quite quickly we decided we were potentially going to betray him and tell Kaladne everything that was going on and see if she could use it to try and capture him. But at that point we had a knock on the door, and it was Kaladne, who had found out where we were staying, slightly worried about us, and then invited us for dinner. And I think it was at that point when we sort of saw her sincerity, we thought, yeah, we're going to tell her what is happening.
Yeah.
We got to her, it was a very fancy place indeed. Before we had dinner, we did tell her, which didn't go down too well. She stormed off and then reappeared about half an hour later in full armour, demanding that we took her to where Jabin was hiding. So we did. She went in alone, wouldn't accept any help, said she's got this, to which about 2 minutes later, after lots of fighting sounds, she was thrown out of a window in a very bad condition. Theora went to get a cleric of some kind.
Yeah.
Raven went to chase after Jabin and didn't go well. And
Fancy clothes were ruined.
and I stayed with Kaladne to help heal before the clerics got there. And then the clerics sorted stuff out, all went to the temple, everyone healed up. We couldn't really afford it, but Kaladne was just in a very fortunate timing coming round and offered to pay for all the healing, and thanked us, and then offered us money, which I turned down, which that greedy so-and-so decided he was going to collect on our behalf. She was going to collect.
Brucey.
Yeah. And then we went back to the hotel, and I wasn't very worried, so I went straight to bed. These two were panicking that Jabin might come back or something. So Raven had the first sleep, and Theora was going to stay watch. And then she botched her constitution save, so fell asleep. And that is where we ended.
Indeed. Okay, you two.
Yep.
Roll for initiative.
I knew you were going to
Son
do
of a
that.
bitch.
Oh.
That was a 2. I saw 2.
It's his opal dice. Of course he got her.
Natural 20.
Of course it did.
Okay, so what'd you get?
13.
13. That's not great, so we got...
How soon after sleeping did we get attacked? Would I have been asleep or in trance for an hour?
Yeah.
Have a short rest, or
Would I have had a short rest as well?
I will say a short rest, yes.
Okay. I haven't used anything, so it doesn't matter. I don't have my whip anymore, though, do I?
No.
I've got cut in half.
That was cut in half.
It was, yes.
Or is it like half a whip, so it's only 5 feet of reach?
nice.
No, I'm going to say it's no good.
Yeah, cool. It's fine. Still got my scimitar.
He's dead.
Knight of the Long Knives.
Excellent. Okay.
Nice and long whip.
And my trusty Apple Pencil's not working, so I'm going to struggle to take some notes. Let me just see if we can quickly fix this. I'm not sure why it's not working.
Cold here.
Okay.
We currently have 2 viewers.
Hello.
Hi, guys.
Good
Hey.
morning.
What is the
Good
one of you?
evening. Good afternoon, depending on where you are.
The other one's me? No, it's not
That.
I'm not watching it. I don't watch this.
You don't watch it. Hush.
I'm in it.
Be in it to win it.
Oh, yeah, that time.
Yay! Here they all come. Okay, so.
Oh, sorry, my neck is crazy.
Okay, so you got 13
Yep.
and
8.
8.
Yes.
Okay, so mystery attacker will be going first, and he's going to attack. That's an 18 to hit against you.
Oh, yes, hit.
Okay.
And because I'm fallen asleep, should
Yep.
I say I don't have my shield on me for the purpose of this
Yes.
surprise round?
So you take 3 points of piercing damage and 4 points of poison damage.
Ooh.
Make a perception check.
Something wrong with this?
14.
So you sort of,
13.
you know, when you just kind of like you're kind of sleeping, you're like,
Yeah.
you're a bit like that. You're just something like, you know, like, and then suddenly you can hear this noise behind you. Uh-oh. So who was 13? That was you. Okay, so Faye, you're up.
So I have dark vision, so I'm going to turn around to see what's going on in the room. Or is the anyone?
So yeah, you have a quick look around,
Yep.
and there is a shadowy figure stood above Raven in the bed, and he's got a dagger, and it's just like stabbed him with it.
I'll quickly pick up my shield from like the side of the chair where I kept it,
Mm-hmm.
and draw my scimitar and run over and attack him. If I haven't got time to pick up the shield, I'll just go in with the scimitar.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Would putting on a shield would probably be your action. Pick it up and putting it on. Obviously, that's going to be your action. So it's
Okay.
up to you.
So I'll leave the shield by the wayside. As my bonus action, I will flare with my fighting spirit,
Okay.
give myself advantage. And then 5 temporary hit points. And I'll attack him for a nat 20.
Oh.
Nice.
Nice.
The critical hit dice.
Oh, yes.
Right top arm.
Okay, so right shoulder.
And then a percentile.
Yes, please.
41.
Mm-hmm.
And then scimitar is 6.
Okay, add 1 to each dice rolled during this attack.
So I rolled a 2, so it's a 3 plus 5 is 8.
8 damage.
8 damage.
Nice.
And that's me.
Yes, you sort of run over and sort of give him a bit of a swipe. And he's almost like a bit caught off guard almost ever so slightly as he sort of takes his dagger out of Raven at this point.
Yeah.
He's like,
Can I
he kind
actually
of draws another dagger to get ready, so he's kind of got 2 daggers.
Can I actually use my action surge as well?
If you want.
So I'll action surge and attack him again.
Oh.
Still got
Risky.
advantage because of the fighting spirit. 19 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Yes. 5 rolled, so 10 slashing damage.
And that was the +1 as well, yeah?
Well, that wasn't a crit.
No, but it's for this.
Oh, for the round, so 11, please.
Perfect.
Oh yeah, definitely action surge if that carries on then.
Yeah, it's until the beginning of your next round.
Nice.
Everyone's dice adds +1.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, that +1 for sleep.
Yeah, you're fast asleep.
I'm more than happy to be fast asleep. Let them take care
Raven!
of it.
So, you're currently lied prone, effectively, in your bed.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to do?
I'm going to Misty Step out to about 10 feet. How big is the room?
It's not particularly big. It's probably like 10, 15 feet from one side to the other. It's not
So
big.
yeah, furthest kind of about 10 feet away from him,
Mm-hmm.
about what, the attacker.
Right to the edge of the room then.
Yep.
Yep.
And then I'm going to attack him with Fangs of the Fire Snake from 10 feet away.
So what does a Fangs of the Fire Snake do?
So it gives fire damage instead of bludgeoning. For
Okay.
each strike I have against you. Plus I'm going to use an extra key point as well on it to do an extra D10 fire damage.
Go
if
for
I
it.
hit. So that is 22 to hit.
Yes.
Yep, that is most definitely a hit.
So that's 5. That's 8 fire damage altogether.
8 fire damage.
Yeah, only 8. And then I would bonus attack again.
Okay.
That's 16.
Yep.
That's another 5 fire damage. As I punch with a streak of flame come out, and then I'll kick. The streak of flame come out.
Yeah, so you kind of start laying into him, and he's. I think he was kind of expecting to kind of shank one of you, to turn around, shank the other one, and be kind of done.
Yeah.
And he's not. He's been taken a bit off balance with this, and he's bleeding quite heavily from where you got him on the shoulder. You can see like loads of blood sort of dripping down his armor, and he's not doing particularly well. But he does sort of leap straight across the room, straight at you.
Mm-hmm.
Both of his daggers.
Would he have had to leave my range if he's going 10 feet to him?
Yep.
Cool. So,
Oh, I had to have the extra 1 power on him.
As soon as you lose.
so, question. Give yourself advantage on weapon attack rolls until the end of the current turn. Does that count on attacking opportunity?
I never really get that.
I'm guessing it's
I always
until
feel current
your
turn is your turn.
Your
Is when
turn.
I'm doing it.
Yeah, that's always what I tend to feel.
Yeah.
It'll-
I would agree.
I'm
Miss
happy to
anyway.
be proven wrong.
So you miss.
Yeah.
So he leaps across with his first dagger with a 23 to hit.
Yes.
Because I always feel the current turn is your turn.
5
and it's
piercing.
The next person's turn.
Yeah.
2 poison. Second dagger comes flashing in from the side. Ugh. 14 to hit.
Yeah. My arm class.
Oh, 5 piercing and 5 poison.
Yeah, I'm unconscious.
What? And you watch as the mysterious figure sort of just leaps across the room. You're unable to catch him with your sword as he passes.
Yeah.
And he just lays both daggers straight into Raven's chest, almost pins him to the wall. And Raven falls down to the floor. And he turns to face you. You're next.
Fuck it. I'm just gonna think of something first. So I'm just gonna place myself between him and Raven. Can I scoot around there, or is he right next to
You're
him?
right next to him.
Okay, cool.
He's literally leaped over, just stabbed his daggers in, pulled them out, and literally just turned around as Raven was just falling to the floor.
Slid down the wall.
Yeah, he was just kind of.
I will
That's it, yeah.
get between him and the window.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you can't escape. Okay.
Yeah. And attack him. That one.
And nat 1.
Yeah. I forgot to use my fighting spirit here.
Nope.
Nope. It's me.
Am I hearing any of this, by the way?
Make
Sound
a
is-
perception check with disadvantage.
With disadvantages. Wow. Oh,
That's
not
not
too
bad.
bad. Is that 14?
With disadvantage.
Yeah, 15 and 12.
Okay. The thudding as like Raven's body's hit the wall, that boom. That's that's kind of like roused you a bit. You're like, Can't really hear much else, but given the situation
Yeah.
you're in, you're intrigued.
Okay.
So I'll get you to roll some initiative. And I'll add you in.
Ooh. 19.
Boom.
19. Let's go.
Should go down every fucking.
So Feora's missed.
Yeah.
So he sort of throws one dagger up and throws it across the room.
Across me, across the room.
Yes, he sort of flipped one of the daggers up and thrown it at you, sort of,
Oh, okay. Sorry.
and so it kind of, and he's missed, but he's kind of hit the wall there, so right by your head. You're like, oh.
Really did that for you?
And then he's
Yeah.
turned,
Mm.
opened the main door.
Which is locked.
Yeah.
Would it not be an action to open the door?
No.
DM doesn't want you stopping.
So yeah, he's unlocked the door and he's started to go through and.
Attack of opportunity again.
Yep.
15.
15. That is a miss.
Oh.
Yeah. You figured that out. Okay, so Callisto.
Sort of like, and knock on the door. Knock on the wall, like, everything okay in there?
So yeah, you can hear him sort of muffled through the wall.
Okay.
And I'll sort of grab my sword from the, like, I don't have a sword. I'll grab my trident from like the bottom of the bed and sort of just shit up slightly ready, and I'll grab my shield. I won't put my armour on, but I'll grab my shield and trident, just like,
Just kind of
just sat on my bed like,
get ready.
I am ready. If anybody wants to try something.
Feora, you're up.
Has he bolted out of the room?
Yes.
And, like, have I seen which way he's gone?
So he's gone onto the landing, and it looks like he's heading towards the stairs downstairs.
Okay. And nobody else about?
It's the middle of the night.
Middle of the night, cool.
Decisions.
I will run after him.
Okay.
I'll start to get proper annoyed and flare again.
Flame on!
And I'll say, Callisto, get up here!
High five!
Yes.
Do I hear her shout Callisto, get out?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Whoa.
21 to hit.
Yes, that's most definitely a hit.
Something I forgot last round, I've got dueling as my fighting style, so I should have added +2 to each of those hits.
D&D Beyond automatically adds it on.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense, because my dex is +3. Cool. So, is he still got the +1s?
No.
Yeah.
That's
8 slashing damage.
With your sword, yeah?
Yeah, so come down with the scimitar and just...
Yeah, so you sort of chase him out of the room, and you literally like slash right across his back, and his cloak, like the bottom half of his cloak falls off, and he's like, ah! At the top of the stairs, and then just goes
Nice.
down the stairs,
Nice.
and he's not moving.
I'll run after him.
Okay. Callisto.
I will sort of.
Do you want me to do a death save?
Oh, death save, yes.
Don't die.
Oh!
Is that one?
So that's 2 fails.
2 fails.
The one time, that's my first nat 1 of the campaign so far.
I was going to do this anyway, but I'll go out into the hallway and then I'll pop my head into the room to be like, what's going on, and then see.
Yeah, so as you come out of the room,
Yeah.
you can't see him because he's gone
Yeah.
down the stairs.
I'll put my head in.
Obviously, you've
I've sort of
heard
got my sword.
commotion from the
And
next
I've
door.
also-
I'm in my silk pajamas at the moment, and I sort of put my head through the, what's he's got, and I see Raven on the floor, and I'm just like, damn, yes, and I run over and just sort of. Have I had a short rest? Have I had what have I had? Nothing.
Short rest.
Short rest. Okay.
Yeah, we
You
got
probably haven't got anything
But
there.
yeah, I get nothing. I get my bardic inspiration back. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah.
I will just try to stabilise him then. Sort of do a medicine check.
Medicine check, yep.
You can add bardic inspiration to death saves. This is a death saving throw.
I could do, yes, but that's a bonus action. I may as well use my actions to try and save him.
Dun, please don't die, my friend. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, I won't.
13.
Survive! What's your con?
Just straight con.
It's a DC 10 medicine check.
Oh, is it just DC 10?
Yeah, DC 10. It's basically you give them another death save, but it's only a pass.
Is it?
13.
Yeah, it's only a pass if you beat 10. If you don't beat 10, nothing happens.
No.
Is it not?
A medicine check, they're on 0, but they're not making death saving throws anymore.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I mean. Is that you can stabilize them,
Yeah.
but if you don't meet the 10, there's no.
Yeah, there's no penalty.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, still unconscious, still 0,
Still 0, but not going to die.
but not going to die now.
Damn it.
Yes, kill his character within the first half an hour of the game. You got backup, right?
Sounds about
I
right.
have actually, yes.
Have you actually?
We played with David before.
Yeah.
We all have backup characters.
Sure.
Yeah, so we'll drop a. No, we won't. Feora, you reach the bottom of the stairs.
I will check over the assassin to
Medicine check.
see whether he's dead. It's a 17.
You quickly ascertain that this man is dead.
Cool.
He's dead, Jim.
I'll rifle through his pockets.
Okay. Investigation check.
So you're looting a
19.
instead of seeing how your
19.
friends-
We know our priorities.
So you
I've heard you come out of the room, I imagine.
Nothing.
you ruffle through his pockets. He does have roll d10.
In my silk pajamas.
1.
He has 1 gold.
Puts me back up to 100.
Murray.
And you do find, like on the inside of part of his armor, there is a small scroll.
Take it.
Okay.
And if I haven't found anything else, I'll.
He has his remaining dagger. A in half cloak.
No, and I'll
And
just,
some leather armor.
just run back up to the room.
Okay.
I'm lifting Raven up onto the bed, just sort of putting him on the bed. And just being like,
Time.
He's dead, Jim.
yeah, and just sort of looking after him as best I can.
Okay.
And
so
have
you're-
a pallid potion to healing.
Yep.
Desolate.
No, you already used it.
Go ahead and take it with that.
As you enter the room,
Yeah.
a crossbow bolt comes flying through the open window. Hits the wall, sort of. Clearly wasn't aimed at anybody,
Yeah.
or someone's really, really bad at shooting the crossbow.
But,
But there was like a single piece of paper attached to the
Okay.
crossbow bolt.
Of course there is.
I go get the.
As you look out the window as to where the
Mhm.
direction of where the crossbow bolt came from, you see another shadowy figure leaping across some of the rooftops and then disappears from view. A fairly familiar looking hat silhouette though.
Is it?
Son of a bitch.
I
Do I see that as well?
Mhm.
go get the letter.
I will run over to the window, shut it, and draw the curtains.
What does it say?
This is but a warning. Next time, you're all dead.
We only tried to kill him.
Where is this? What happened here?
An assassin came, I imagine, through the window and attacked us in our sleep.
Where is the assassin now?
He's downstairs. Is Raven okay?
Just grabbing a beer, it's all good.
The assassin is downstairs. What do you mean by this?
He's dead. He's downstairs. I killed him.
You just left a dead body downstairs when there has been a lot of noise.
Came to check on Raven.
For God's sakes, you look after Raven. Raven is fine. I run downstairs to the body. Is
The
it
body is gone.
unbelievable? Is there any sign of it at all?
Nope.
I run back upstairs.
There's a small sort of smear of blood on a couple of the steps, but that's it.
Okay. I run back upstairs. Idiot! He's gone.
He was dead.
No, he was not. Otherwise, there's a ghost walking around the place.
That's my monstrous man.
The haunted leading post.
This is why you never leave bodies. You always finish them off or take them somewhere and dispose of them.
I came to check on one of our bodies.
You didn't do a very good job. You just left him here. I came in and he was bleeding out.
That's because I knew you were on the way.
No, you did not. You just shouted my name. I didn't know what was going on. I poked my head in and I saw him dying on the floor.
Get out here!
When did you say that? I knocked on the door.
You did.
I barely heard you. I don't know what that means. This is very irresponsible.
I'll shush you.
I will not choose. Our friend is dying.
He's not dying now, is he?
Not because of me.
Exactly, because you came out here.
But you did not know that. I came out and you were not there. How was I supposed to know what's going on?
Anyway, what did the note say?
He said something about who'll die next time.
I'll take out the scroll that I got and look at it.
So it appears that this person who tried to has killed Raven was a bounty hunter, and there is a price on your head.
How much is the price?
1,000 gold each. Wow, that's a turn. Sort of murder each other.
Looks at me and it's just
What's his that you have?
The Hunger Games.
What is that you have?
This was on the body downstairs. I made sure to check the body before I left it.
So you looted a corpse before you came to check on your friends. Perfect. Now I see where your priorities lie. It is fine. Unbelievable. Tomorrow morning, you are explaining all of this to Raven.
I will.
When Raven asks,
He will understand.
Why did I nearly die? I will explain. You were the cause. I was sleeping.
Preposterous.
I was sleeping
I
2
saved
minutes
him.
ago.
I saved him from that assassin.
How did you save him from the assassin? He
The
was
assassin
dead.
is dead!
He was dead on the floor.
So is the assassin!
No, it's not. The assassin
You came to get the assassin!
The only dead body that was here was Raven. When I went to look at the other dead body, he was gone. You are the worst. You are the worst, and I cannot deal with you right now. And I leave. And I sort of go into my room, lock the room, and go to bed.
God.
Check for assassins!
I don't fly.
Oh God. Amazing. Yes, you go back to your room. Put your stuff down and go back to sleep.
Yeah.
I will. Well, windows and curtains are shut. Is there any way to bar the window?
Not really.
Okay. At the very
The
least,
closest thing it kind of occurs to is you could put like something in front of it, like maybe like the wardrobe or something.
Why not your friend's body?
I will wait on the landing to see if anybody else is awake or coming to investigate. But I'll have,
yeah, you
have the door open so I can see Raven.
you loiter for a few minutes and everything's quiet.
Can I go down to the front desk and is there any pen and paper there?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll write a little note to whatever his face is, Hawklin. I'll write a little note to Hawklin and just say, "Dearest Hawklin,
Yes, you do.
you must forgive the disturbance last night. A set of bounty hunters came through the window and killed one of our friends.
Okay.
Please excuse the stains on the rug. Sweet laughter. Favor. Room 3 or wherever we are."
Okay.
And I'll put it under the desk where I assume that only Hawkling would go to.
Okay.
And then I'll go up to the room and put the chair underneath the door handle to kind of bar it there.
Yeah, and jam it
And
closed
then
a bit
sit
better.
in the other corner so that I'm not in direct line of the window.
Okay. Okay. Morning comes.
Long rest?
Yes.
Yes, You're alive again. What's that way?
just for like 6 hours until somebody else
Until
kills
someone
you.
else attacks me, and then I'll probably go down again.
Jeez.
Yes, you're woken up by someone hammering on your door.
Okay. I'll go over with my shield and my scimitar at the ready, but not drawn or anything. Oh shit, we're peace bonded. We should have been peace bonded for that. Oh no, we unpeace bonded them before we went to bed.
You did.
And yeah, I'll re-peace bond it before going to the door.
Okay.
And sort of open the door, take a step back.
It's Hawklin. He's got your note in his hand.
Okay.
Explain this.
It's exactly what it says on the note there. We were attacked.
Okay.
And I point to the arrow that's still sticking in the wall.
Unfortunately, the manager would like you to leave immediately.
Very well.
We do not have your kind here. If we're going to make trouble, we can do that somewhere else. One of the sleazier places. I'm sure will be fine with your activities. Good day.
Perhaps you should invest in some extra security. Turn around to the Raven's like, come now. And we'll brush past him.
Did they surprise you on watch?
They did.
Right.
They only managed to get one hit on you before I turned and got them back.
What of Callisto? Where is it?
Callisto is not in the best of moods at the moment, probably because of last night.
I'm still asleep, I'm assuming. No one's woken me up.
What happened?
You also
did
get
you
woken
kill
up.
him?
I killed the assassin, but he disappeared.
Was it Jaden?
Yes. He shot through the window and skittered across the rooftops. Apparently there's a bounty on his head. Let's get somewhere safe.
I need to retrain. Next time I kill him.
All in good time.
Yeah, so you're rudely awoken.
Who is it? I did not order room service.
It's Hawklin.
Ah, bonjour. How can I help you today?
Open the door, please.
Okay, 2 seconds. I'm not decent. Sort of wrap the silk. I've got the silk robe and wrap around me. Open the door. Good morning. How can I help?
I've received this letter from your cohort explaining what has happened last night, and
has happened?
unfortunately, the manager would like for you all to leave immediately.
I'm sorry. What has happened?
We don't have your kind here, causing troubles. Good
What?
day.
Paying customers? I'm confused.
We need a whole new section of carpet. We need someone to sand the wall.
For what? You have literally just woken me up after a very busy night last night. I might add.
Well, you can ask your friends. Good day.
I
He
need to get
gets off.
very well. I need to get all my stuff, and I'll slowly take my time and get all my stuff ready. I've been rushed out of this place. And if there's any complimentary shampoos, I'm stealing them all.
Batteries in the remote.
Batteries in the remote. I'm taking the screws out of the hinges. I'm taking everything.
Wow. Walks out of the door.
Good day. I had this when I arrived, so good.
Dear.
Wow. So, what's your plans?
I'll literally be outside the front with Raven facing back towards the door.
Stupid theory.
I'm gonna walk downstairs with all my stuff and head outside and see if I can find them.
Yeah, so you bump into these guys outside.
Raven, how are you? Are you okay?
Fine. I need to start training harder. Taken down twice in one night. It's not good.
I was going to say it is not the best, but it is okay.
It's not good enough.
You can train and be stronger. It is fine. These people are dangerous. I would not panic too much. I mean, it is always good when you have a friend who has your back.
Yes.
Someone who will not just run away when you fall to the ground. It's always nice.
And somebody has your back.
Has he explained what's happened yet?
No. Let's leave last night. Are we going to see Kaladne or
I do not know.
what is the plan?
I do not know if she wants to see us. I do not know what she wants to do.
Come now, you must know she's your girlfriend after all.
She is not my girlfriend.
I mean, if we're going to be hunted, if they're going to be coming after us, we need some kind of place to stay that they don't know about. We need to try and get some allies, like Kaladne.
I get the feeling they are everywhere in this city. There are probably not many places that they can be, that we can go, that they will not find us.
Just a quick check around. How many people are you?
So it's quite early in the morning. It's probably sort of 9 a.m. You kind of slept in a little bit as you were probably still tired from the night before. You did not get any breakfast or anything like that. You were just kind of ushered out.
We haven't had anything since lunch yesterday.
At this point of the morning, again, it's reasonably busy. There's a few people walking by, and you can hear sort of the distant sounds of the market and things like that. So it seems like a fairly normal day.
I'll lean into these guys and quietly just say, if we've upset the balance of an organisation that has been here for 15 years, and especially with this bounty, and I point to the bit on the parchment that says 1,000 gold per each one of us dead. Per dead?
Dead.
Dead.
Well, that.
Yeah.
I will-
It specifically says wanted dead.
I would suggest we have no friends in the city.
So are we leaving then?
No, I do not think we should leave.
Well, then we need to find somewhere safe to stay.
Well, Kaladne said to join the guards. Maybe we can hide in the guards. They can give us
The
protection.
barracks.
And was
That's an
that
idea. At least we'll then have people around us that might have our backs.
Was that even after she scorned us last night?
I do not know. I do not know what is going on right now, to be honest, but
Well, why don't we? I'm starving. Why don't we go and get some breakfast and have a talk about that plan of action?
okay, maybe
It'd be easier over a full stomach.
maybe we head to the market and grab something there.
Yes.
Potentially staying in one place is not a good idea.
Okay.
We can eat on the go.
Okay. Yeah, so the market's actually just around the corner, to be fair.
Oh, perfect.
So, actually, from the map perspective, I believe number 23, no, is it Leaning Post? So on the map, Leaning Post is here,
Yeah.
Yeah.
market's just here.
Oh, nice.
Ah,
So
okay.
it's literally not far away. It's, so you can hear it from here, so it's not far away.
Probably smell the.
Smell the
food just starting to
Quite
get going.
possibly, yeah.
Freshly baked bread.
Yeah, so you'll get like the freshly baked bread and squirrel on a stick. And
Oh.
yeah.
That sounds good.
Okay, so you arrive in the marketplace. It's actually very busy here this morning. But
Keeping
yeah,
a
there
strong eye out.
there's probably 100 merchants here selling all
Okay.
kinds of different wares, from food to materials like leather and metal, and crafted goods, clothing, pretty much a bit of everything really. But yeah, you quickly find I'd say like one of those kind of like street food kind of carts sort of set up there. and a guy's like filleting like an iguana or something.
Can I try and find a stall that allows me to pick my own food up rather than it being handed to me?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
like if he's got like 4 toffee apples, he doesn't pick one up and give one to me. I can reach out and pick one that I want.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine. You can do
Who's
that.
having toffee apple for breakfast?
Not toffee apples, but you know, like the food on a stick.
I mean, yeah, it's probably had worse for breakfast at some point.
Yeah.
Toffee apple, but
Definitely.
at least apple is a fruit, right? I mean,
Ain't that the truth?
And it would just be bare bones breakfast.
fair.
I'm looking for a fish stall.
So we'll say that breakfast costs you 2 copper each. And again, it's just like a hunk of bread, little small piece of cheese, iguana on a stick, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Nothing too extravagant, but you know, it's a spot, so at least you're not hungry for the day.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Make a perception check while you're there.
15.
10.
19.
Okay. While you're kind of at the food stall, kind of eating your breakfast, you do notice across the street, behind one of the other market stalls, that is selling rugs, kind of sort of behind there, kind of almost trying to be kind of a bit stealthy about it, just kind of not drawing too much attention to himself. But there's definitely somebody who is watching you.
Okay.
All of us see that.
Yeah.
Okay. What does he look like?
He's a human. He's quite dirty. Doesn't look like he's had a bath for a couple of weeks. Quite tatty clothing. He does have a short sword, and you do notice that it is not peace bonded.
So stop. Can I help you? And I turn and face directly at him.
Yeah, he's like the other side of the street,
Oh, okay.
behind another stall. He's like
Right.
a bit of a way away. He's just kind of resting against a wall, but he's kind of looking at you, and as you kind of look at him, he
So-
does that kind of that. And then every now and again he kind of looks to see if you're still looking, and he's like,
I would literally just stare at him and wave.
and he kind of is like, he kind of nervously comes over. He's like, "Yeah, can I help you?"
Well, I'm just wondering if we can help you. You've been watching all 3 of us for the past 10, 20 minutes.
Oh, sorry, I was just wondering. You're very unusual people. Is your name? And he just kind of pulls out a little piece of scroll. And he's like,
Does it look familiar?
Callisto?
Yeah, could be it. Is that
Are you after an autograph? Have you seen me on this stage? I'm quite famous.
Yes.
Very well, give me that paper and I'll sign it for you.
Not this one. This one's special. Maybe this one.
No, that paper is
No. It's fine. It's fine. It's
Why would you
fine.
not like to give me that paper?
Well, it's my paper.
I thought you were checking.
Does it look like the same piece of paper I've got?
19.
Perception check. Yeah, he's definitely like hiding something. He seems quite shifty.
9.
9. You couldn't really tell.
Well, I'm sorry. I would like to sign that. So it is
And is that Rayman?
Rayman. No.
What did you call me?
And Fira?
Sort of lean over now. Sort of say, quick question. How exactly did you see this going? Bear in mind, It is 1,000 gold for all three of us dead. Did you really think you could kill us all?
I only need to kill one of you.
That's very good, and I just punch him in the face.
Okay.
I walk off.
So I literally leaned a right against there, and I just go BAM! Woohoo! Quite good. 20 to hit.
Yes.
And that's just 4 bludgeoning damage. Actually, can I use one? Hold on.
Probably melee weapon attack.
No, whenever I take the attack action on mine. Oh no, for weapon attack hits. Yeah.
Okay. So 4 bludgeoning damage. Yeah, you kind of give a quick.
It's literally square in the nose.
Yeah, like poof, his nose starts bleeding. It's like, Jesus, what was that for? God.
Whilst he's doing that, can I try and pickpocket the bounty?
Sleight of hand check.
Natural 20.
Yep, you grab it, not a problem.
Or at the same time.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Misunderstanding. Look at yourself.
This isn't the last time that you've heard of Fango Jet. And he runs off.
Oh, for goodness. No.
I love that. Down too.
No.
I've been quite angry, but as soon as he says his name, I'm like, did he just... Was his name Fango Jet?
No, cannot be. That's such a stupid name. Oh, that's such a stupid name. He probably has a son called Bubba.
If the likes of him is after us, then we should be fine.
Is there,
Should be fine.
He did not seem very
are
competent.
there any stalls that look like they could fix my whip? Because I've walked off at this point.
Most of the stalls here are just for selling. But there is a leather worker in the city. So shouldn't be a problem, but you probably have to go to a proper merchant rather than just a stall.
Anybody who's got leather wares, I'll ask them where a leather worker is.
Okay. There's clearly someone's, maybe the stall owner's son or a very young employee. He's probably about 14 years old, this boy, and he's like, "No, don't worry about it. I'll give you anything you need, man. Yeah. What do you need? Some new armour? I mean, yours is a bit rubbish, so we can get you one like this. Or we got a nice fancy one here.
Darling. Do you know where I can get this fixed?
New whip, got ya, yeah, can sort that out. Like the old, yeah, got ya, yeah, no worries. Had a nice whip here. Yeah.
Where can I get this fixed? And I hold up a silver.
Don't fix it. It's cheaper to get a new one, isn't
And I hold up
it?
a silver.
Right. Oh well, then you need to.
I don't let him take it. I'm
You don't-
holding it up. Where can I get it fixed?
I know where, but you have to give me the money first, innit? So right, well, there's a leatherworking shop just on the east side of the promenade. Can't miss it. If you do need anything new, just let me know, because we got everything here. We got everything, innit?
Good boy.
He's like, yeah, nice.
Do they sell weapons at that store?
It sounds like leather goods.
Right.
So yeah, it's just like leather armor, studded leather,
Fair enough.
whips and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened with our dirty friend?
Punched him in the face or stole his bounty.
Nice. Where are we going?
I do not know.
I need to go to the leather workers to get this fixed.
Very well. I have an idea I would like to try. Maybe meet back here in an hour.
You have a look at the scroll
Yeah.
that you pickpocketed.
I was going to say I was going to do that, but not in the middle of the market.
Okay, I'll say you just kind of
Yeah.
sneakily have a quick look, and you notice that almost like wax sealed onto the bottom of the paper,
Yeah.
is a platinum piece.
Forget that.
But yes, it's other than that, it's virtually identical.
virtually identical.
Yeah,
Okay.
looks like it was written by a different hand, but the contents are the same.
Okay. This bounty is clearly getting places. It is. They are paying them just to take the bounty now. So somebody really wants us dead.
It must be very widespread. How much were they paying?
There was a platinum piece on there. Well, there was. It's no longer there.
Make sure to keep that one separate.
Okay.
So we can show them.
Okay. I mean, I'll put it in my bag now.
Ding.
I mean, it's my only platinum piece, but you know.
Oh, sorry.
Nobody knows that.
Nobody knows that. I'm rich beyond measure.
I don't think meeting in the market's a good place. There's too many eyes here.
That's precisely why it's a good place to meet.
Okay, so
Hide
is
in
there
plain
any
sight.
particular place that is kind of stands out, like any statue that we could meet by, or anything like that,
Statue.
or anything that stands out that's
A
like,
landmark.
let's meet by that.
Yeah, so there's a couple of fountains. There's no statues though.
Okay, a fountain. Okay, how long do you need?
About an hour, probably.
Okay,
An hour?
By that statue in about by that fountain in about an hour.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
I'd like to go find a flower store.
A flower store. Okay. And you're going to
Another worker.
another worker, and you're waiting.
I'm gonna try and find the local monastery. There is one in the city.
Three-way split!
Yeah, I mean, you don't know where it is, so you.
I'm gonna try and find us another place to stay, maybe.
Okay. 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 So, flowers.
Yeah,
What are you looking for? Just like a bunch of flowers.
a bunch of very pretty flowers.
Mm. Yes, you find what you consider to be a very nice bunch of assorted flowers.
Mm-hmm.
It costs 1 silver and 6 copper.
Okay.
And again, it's one of the more expensive bouquets that they have at this particular flower
Yeah.
shop, but it looks great. And
Okay.
I don't know, just something as you kind of look at it,
Yeah.
it's like that's the one.
Okay. Perfect. And
If you wanted to go cheaper, you could, but
no, I'll do that. And I will just go around the corner and disguise self to a standard-looking citizen,
just a normal.
normal citizen,
standard
and
human.
just and I'm going to walk to Clancy's house.
Okay. Whip.
Yep.
So
How much we need?
the whip can be repaired. It will cost 2 gold, and it'll be ready tomorrow.
Thank you. It means a lot to me.
Payment in advance.
Hand over. I shall see you tomorrow.
Very good. You in?
No, I'm gonna go. The only person, other person I've been to the 2 inns, I've been to the messenger place. I'm gonna try and go back to there
Yep.
to speak to the woman to see if she knows a nice place and knows of the monastery. She's probably gonna know the city very well. Being a messenger service.
Okay, so you head back to the messenger place.
Yeah. Keeping obviously very good.
Um, unfortunately, she isn't there today.
Okay.
Lol.
Is there any inns around the nesting place?
So, yeah, the closest inn, obviously you don't want to go there, but the next one, let's see, so we have got probably, yeah, so the closest one is the Wailing Wheel. Wailing Wheel? Is that the one? Yeah, the Wailing Wheel.
Okay.
It seems somewhat nautically themed. The wheel is like a, I don't know what they call, like a steering wheel from a ship.
Okay. So go there thinking Callisto will probably have a little bit of sway here.
Maybe.
Possibly.
At least he might appreciate the decor.
Indeed. Go in and just inquire about rooms.
Yeah. So, the innkeeper has, yes, one wooden leg and an eye patch.
Parrot on his shoulder.
No, he doesn't have a parrot.
And a blue beard.
Does he have a fun on his shoulder?
And he's like, what'll it be, matey?
Good day to you. I'm just inquiring about if you have any rooms.
Yes. Rooms be only 1 silver per room per night.
1 silver.
How many it'll be?
Can I get three rooms for this evening, please?
Oh, just one?
Just
one night?
Just the 1 night for now. We may stay longer.
All right. That's 3 silver then.
Okay.
Now, just as a full disclosure, matey, we don't do plates here. Everything comes on planks.
That's fine.
So, plank of meat. Soup's a bit tricky, but
Feel like a bowled out plank.
Bloody theme restaurants. Fry up
fine,
in
I-
a spade.
A friend of mine, he likes wood, so that's fine.
okay. Well, here's your keys, and if you need anything, you give us a shout.
One more question, sir. Do you know of a monastery in the city?
I don't know.
What'd that be?
That was a 1.
A place where one can stay and train as a monk?
A what?
Never mind, sir. We'll see you. We'll see you shortly. Have a good day. Stow the keys in my pocket and keeping a high alert. Just taking a glance around the room. Has anyone seen particularly interested in me? I have got my kind of hood up
Perception
still.
check.
Do you reckon they serve flagons in hollowed out wooden legs?
15.
You don't notice anything.
Cool.
Giving him ideas.
So you move the eye patch from one eye to the other.
Maybe.
And then I'm gonna stealth. I'm gonna be trying to make his little kind of stealth back to the market.
Okay. Make a stealth check.
Oh.
No.
Ooh.
My stealth there.
Above average.
Oh, that's actually 16.
That's pretty good. Okay, so you all meet back at the place, except for you.
The phantom.
The whole thing I wanted to do. Like,
So you want to see where are you going to go?
Caladnes.
Calande's house.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, she might well be in the palace while we're there.
Okay. So you head to Calande's house.
Okay.
Go after her at the palace building.
I knock on the door.
The door opens
Easy
and the
to
butler's
butler,
there.
yeah.
It's like,
So
yes. Oh, you.
No, I'm in disguise.
Oh, yes.
You! Sorry, you look like somebody.
I thought you were that
Somebody
guy,
else.
Jeff, from down the road.
I have been asked to give you these flowers.
Delivery. Yes.
Yes, they are from someone for Caladne.
Very good. And he takes them very carefully and places them.
It is from a gentleman named Lysander.
Lysander. Very well.
Please let her know that she is being thought of by him.
Very well.
And I should have given her something to come find me, and I didn't realise.
You don't know where they are?
And could you let her know that he is in danger, and I give him the bounty note.
And he actually opens the
Yeah.
scroll and reads it. Yes.
They are in danger, and they could do with some help. If you could please let them know that. This deception's amazing. You can't see through my accent. Let them know.
Deception check.
You.
He is starting to.
14.
Yes.
Well, I shouldn't speak too long.
He is sort of starting to twig a little bit almost.
14. Please, just let her know. And I start to walk off. Sensing he's
And
like...
he sort of watches you as you leave. And then closes the door.
Okay, that's all right. And then I run back.
Okay. So you all rendezvous back at the fountain.
Mm-hmm.
You've been a hell of a long... you're
On
so
the
in
way
it.
back,
Yes.
you're probably about 100 feet from the market,
Yeah.
out from one of the side alleyways.
Yeah.
Still costume.
Still disguised. Because within an hour, I'm still disguised.
Yep. Someone comes out from one of the side streets. He's like, "You! Have you seen these people?" And shows you a fairly crude drawing of you three.
But,
Have you seen these people?
yes, I have. I think they were...
Really?
Yes, they were heading to the guard's place. Just up that way.
What the?
The guard's training place.
Right? Yeah. Oh, that's a big help, mate. Thanks.
Oh, wait, what is that? Is that... Can I get a reward for finding them?
No, it's fine. Don't worry. I'm just looking for them. They're my friends.
Oh, okay.
And he runs off.
Walk into town.
And you catch up with these guys.
Guys, are you still in your costume with disguise?
Yes. Guys.
Guys, it is me. It is I, Claire. Entire character was for that moment. It is I, Claire.
Oh my god.
It is I. Callisto. Sorry, it's quite obvious who I am if I am not in disguised shape. A lot of people are having these bounties. Someone just asked me if I'd seen us. I said we are by the guard's place, so potentially let's not go there.
I got this all in a room at the just for this evening at the Wailing Wheel.
Can you don't do anything about the way you look?
Yes.
It is quite obvious.
We still have our disguise.
Disguise kits, yes.
But maybe we should go disguise ourselves.
Yes,
Good idea.
That's a good idea.
Good.
Look round for an alley that we can go into.
So you have a quick look around again, and you see your good old friend Fango. He's a
God.
What was his name? Fango?
Fango Jet.
Fango Jet.
Fango.
Yeah.
And he's kind of looking over like a crate in an alleyway, and he's kind of looking over at you, and it's like,
Literally just look back at him like,
Worst assassin ever.
guys off, but seriously, we should need to disguise ourselves.
I pick a different alley to the one that Fango's in.
okay.
And yeah, I'll get dressed into my disguise.
Takes like 30 minutes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Would you like to keep watch while we get changed?
Very well. I
I'll
will cast disguise self on myself again and look like a lady.
and I'll grease black through my hair and change all my clothes. Well, like a big scruffy over coat
Okay.
I had from last time.
So you wang on all your disguise kit stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and let's make a disguise kit check.
Deception check, I think.
Yeah, I think it's deception, isn't it?
What's my disguise kit?
9.
11.
Okay. So yeah, you're kind of aware that you could be found out like any minute. So you kind of hastily kind of slap it on, and it's like
Good.
just got some Old Spice and just like.
Okay.
Right, I spent the last of my money on 3 rooms for this evening. I better wait until I think you'll like the place.
Okay.
You wait and see.
Sorry. Okay. I will.
This is disconcerting.
I tell you what, I will try and work on my accent. It is quite obvious when this is quite an obvious accent, and I think I will try and get better at mimicking other people. I think it's probably something I should do.
I think that's a very good idea.
Every time I try and speak as someone else, anyone who has met me before can instantly tell.
Why don't you try and copy us? You spend plenty of time with us.
I will try at the moment, but I might need some time to practice. I just did my own accent when I was on stage, but I've seen other people, they can mimic other things, so...
And the chest goes. Oh, not that good.
Does it eat
The whole
Fango?
house.
yeah, does the chest eat Fango?
Yeah.
Very well, so I went to Kaladne's house, I gave the butler some flowers.
Why did you give him flowers? I thought the flowers were for Gladney.
Well, they were, but Gladney is not there. So I asked the butler, I gave the butler the flowers. I said Lysander was thinking of her and that they are in trouble, and I gave him the bounty note for us.
Let's
And
hope
the
he
ticket-
doesn't want to kill us.
I have to be honest, I think he knew it was me. But,
Quick question.
yes.
The bounty note names you as Callisto.
Yes. I did tell her my real name.
I forget, sorry.
I mean, there was a lot of revelations going on that night.
Yes.
So, hopefully she remembers, but I definitely did tell her. So, yes.
Very well.
What is the plan?
Well, do we go to this inn, bunker down, or we have disguise now? We have free roam for this
Well,
evening.
my
So you do notice there is a purple dragon, and he sort of walked into the marketplace, and he is sort of he's kind of having a look around, and he's kind of circling around, just kind of.
Do you recognise him as the one that
Yeah.
they've been paid?
Not at this distance, no.
Okay.
Can I...
The uniform's obviously the same, but they're
Yeah.
the same for all of them. So
Do you think he's looking for us in a good way or a bad way? Maybe Galatne has sent the purple guard to come save us. Maybe Jabin has sent his purple guard to come kill us. It is a 50-50 choice.
I have an idea.
Listening?
Are there any small children around?
I already do not like this idea. What is happening? You cannot just,
Yes.
you cannot just throw small children at people. Ah!
Oh God.
Can I go over to one of the small kids?
Sure.
Are they like little street urchin kind of kids?
Yeah. So
Are
there's,
they like-
it's a little girl. She's probably 6 or 7 years old.
Okay.
Um,
Are there any like 10ish that would understand?
Please, lady, some coin.
Young one, I have a very important job for you.
For coin?
Yes. You are pretty, aren't you?
So my daddy tells me.
Your daddy is a very wise man. Do you see that man over there? And I point to the purple guard.
Daddy says we shouldn't do anything with those people. They're dangerous if you do bad things.
But you're a good little girl, aren't you?
Sometimes.
Do you know what is a good thing to do? It's to tell the guards of somebody whose weapon isn't peace bonded. Do you know peace bonded? It's one of the rules.
Yeah, unless you're an adventurer or a guard or
Exactly.
you're saving a cat or something.
Exactly. Now, we've seen a very terrible man, and I point at the other alley that Frank goes in.
Okay.
It's like, we've seen a man in there. You have this 2 copper. Go tell the purple guard about that man.
I won't get in trouble.
You won't get in trouble.
Okay.
Just tell the purple guard that he drew his sword on you.
He didn't.
Tell him that.
But that's lying.
Or tell him that you saw his sword without being bonded.
I didn't. That's lying. Not allowed to lie to the purple people. Are you?
It's a good thing to do. And you're a good girl, aren't you?
Are you a criminal?
No, I'm not.
A criminal?
Criminal, I am not.
Why are you trying to make me lie to the purple man?
It's not a lie. You can go see if his weapon is not bonded first, can't you? And then you won't be lying, and then you'll be safe. Yes? 2 copper now, and you go do it, and there'll be 2 more copper for you.
So,
I must be getting a persuasion check at
So-
some point.
9 copper?
4.
4.
So 2 and 2 is 4.
4.
4.
4? 4.
That's it.
4?
4.
4. Persuasion check.
It's a 10.
Oh!
Distinctly average. After all fucking that.
Okay, I suppose. But if I get in trouble, I'm telling you told me to tell him.
Fair enough.
Okay. And she kind of skips off.
As she skips off, I'm like, let's go.
But you might be here with us.
Let's go.
Alright, fine.
And I leave 2 copper next to somewhere that she'd probably see.
Stealth check.
Never.
12.
Okay. So you've got 2 copper sort of on the side of like by one of the
Yeah,
legs
like-
of like a stall or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, I'll follow.
I'll take them to the whaling mill. Bless you.
Thank you.
Bless you.
When we've moved away,
Yep.
can we look back to see what's happened?
Because I want to keep an eye on what the purple guard's doing.
Yes.
So yeah, the little girl kind of pulls on his like a piece of his armor, and he turns around and is like, oh. And they have a bit of an exchange, and he's like, pats her on the head, and kind of moves off to the side, draws his sword, and heads down into that alleyway where Fango is, I'm sure. And yeah, disappears from view.
What does she do after that?
She kind of looks around as if she's like looking for you.
You heartless bastard. Yeah. Right, well, what are we doing? We're just standing here? Or?
Follow me, and I stealth to the whaling wheel. Whaling wheel. Whaling wheel? What was it?
Wailing wheel.
Whaling wheel.
So this is
I just
nonchalant
walk.
stealth.
Yeah. I'll just
Yeah, I'll walk.
As you're walking away,
19.
you get sort of 20-30 feet of sort of out of the market, and then this piercing sound of a small girl crying just echoes throughout the street.
Oh.
Small girl or a man screaming like a girl?
You're not sure.
Inside check.
Inside check the DM.
No, inside check the scream.
It's a non-corporeal entity. You can't insight check nothing.
Okay.
I tend to the whaling wheel. I got a 19 on stealth.
I do not stealth, I just walk.
I walk.
So Raven's all like stealthy, and also just like da, 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 da.
When I started seeing him do this, I'm just like.
Take a step back. We're not with him.
And you arrive at the Wailing Wheel.
Take me inside. Well, what do you think?
Was it for me?
I thought you might like us. It's, you know. See.
Yes, no, thank you very much. It is lovely. It is fantastic. It is perfect.
They serve all their food on planets.
Oh, the great novelty.
It's wonderful.
It is great.
Yeah, you see from like the ceiling, there's like a shark that's been like harpooned and dried and just kind of hanging there. It's but like,
Great. I love pirates.
I'm just flipping the coin like in my pocket. It's like.
yeah, the innkeeper comes over. He's like, ah, you brought your mateys.
Yes, sir. I'll give you two your keys.
Thank you very much.
I need to disguise to someone else.
Yes, I am.
Very badly.
Very bad. You straight away.
Yes, thank you for this. This is such a lovely place you have here.
Oh, well, it's a pleasure serving ye fine females whose kisses your hand.
Oh, enchanté, thank you. Very nice of you.
It's extra slimy and slippery.
Said, oh well, if you married at all?
Oh, myself, no, I'm married to my work. I'm afraid I have no time for lovers, even one as handsome as yourself.
Oh well, that'd be a shame.
However, my friend here, I believe she is single.
I don't really like her as much.
It is understandable, but what can you do? But tell me about this establishment. How long has it been here for?
It's been here for about 12, maybe 13 weeks.
Also, not too long at all.
Nay,
Is business good here?
nay.
Do you sometimes think you have picked a certain team and maybe you might want to branch out a little bit and attract some other clientele?
Nay?
Fair enough. And what sound does a horse make? Never mind, it was.
No, I actually do that.
Clip clop.
Yes, I was more thinking nay, but you know, it is fine. It was a silly joke, I'm sorry. It was, yes, I was just thinking you might have a bit more success if you...
Well, can I interest you in a plate of meat? Plank of meat?
I'm okay, thank you.
Pint?
Yes, I will have a drink, thank you.
Ah, some finest grog.
Perfect. Well, if you wanted to pick somewhere where nobody was going to come, you picked a good place.
Yes.
Fair enough.
He returns very quickly, and he has 3 barnacle-encrusted mugs with some rather repulsive-looking grog inside.
Take a sip.
That's
Pass.
so 3 coppers.
For the lot?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, very well, I can do that. I'll pay 3 coppers.
Having a look around the place, how many people are in here?
No,
None. Brilliant.
Just the way I like it.
it's literally empty.
A question for you, good sir.
Ah,
Do you ever get patrons in here?
why?
Apart from us 3?
I?
Have you ever thought of what brings in patrons?
Usually when there's plenty of ships in the harbour.
I see. No ships at the moment then.
Nay.
You used to be a seafaring man yourself.
Yeah, yes, aboard the Sea Sprite.
Very nice.
Hmm.
You must have.
She was a fine vessel.
Yeah.
Did lots of fishing and merchanting and a little bit of pirating. Yeah, it's a fine vessel.
Very nice.
Captain Dudermont is a fine captain.
Dudemont.
Is that yourself?
Nay.
You weren't the captain?
Nay. I once had me leg blown off by under cannon. Oh, that was it. Nah more seeing for me.
That's such a shame. The sea is worse for it.
I just walk up and go and find myself a booth to sit in.
There's no booths.
A table to sit
A
at.
table? Yes, there are tables.
How big is this place?
There's probably 20 tables, which will fit 4 people per table.
Okay.
There are no larger tables, there are no smaller tables, there are no booths.
These tables.
The bar itself is quite small. It looks like he probably sells about 6 different kinds of beverages, and that's about it.
Okay.
So yeah, over by the wall, so you can see kind of the door. If there's a back door and a window, kind of just spread out, just so we can see people coming in.
Sure.
And the window as well outside.
I go up to the barman and I sort of lean over the bar. Excuse me, could I have a quick word, please?
Huh?
I was wondering if you could do me a favor.
Aye.
Oh, thank you. Well, I am on the lookout for a certain person. He has blue skin. I believe he is what is called a triton.
Oh. Aye.
There is a bounty on his head. I am
Hi!
I am looking for him. If anyone else comes in here looking, would let me know, because I want that bounty, and if I find him, maybe we could share it.
Persuasion check.
22.
Aye!
So I am on the lookout for him, but if anyone comes in, just send them somewhere else.
5%.
I think that is fair for such an handsome man.
And another grog on the house.
Thank you very much. No, parfait. Yes, so you will let me know if anyone comes in and we can stop them looking. Send them somewhere else.
Aye, yes.
Thank you. And I'll go sort of sit back.
I'll come sit with these guys. What is our plan of action?
I have no idea. But I've bought us a bit more time with the gentleman here. I've said if anyone comes in looking for, I specifically said myself, to let me know, and he will send them in another direction, because I've said I'm looking for him, because I thought that way it could get by us a bit of time. I don't constantly have to remember to be in a different person, well, in this body here.
Well, I was thinking if you could send a message to Kaladne, the message you post is just around the corner.
I've sent a message.
Maybe you could send her a message and tell her where you are then.
I am worried. Will that not get intercepted, so? I do not know who to trust in this place at the moment.
Maybe you have a place to meet?
Potentially. I was thinking maybe I would go back to her place, and
Tell her
now I
that
know where we are. Let her
Tell
know.
her that you'll meet her there tomorrow at noon or something.
Yes, potentially. Okay, I think we just lay low for the moment and just bide our time a little bit, recover. I know we are all a little bit worse for wear, and
At this point, you notice a purple dragon walks into the establishment and walks up to the barkeep.
is it the same purple dragon?
You don't think so?
Is it the guy from Jaden?
Can't really tell from where you
You're on
are.
your best behavior.
And
Keep thinking.
the purple dragon sort of shows him some pictures, and he's like, no, not seen them, no, no, definitely not, no, no, no. Wait, yes, no, I mean no.
Can I insight check him to see how well he didn't do?
I don't think we need to insult you.
That's the
The purple dragon goes, look, I appreciate you trying to run an establishment here, but I need to find these people. They're in grave danger. He said,
We hear this.
no, they're not. They're fine.
He said each of these tables seats 4.
Yes.
I'd kick the last chair so that it out.
And they both, the purple dragon guy turns and looks at you, and the other guy's like, sorry, I think me customers need some serving. Be right back. And guy comes over, he's like, what'll it be?
I did not
3
kick-
more?
I did not kick anything. Did you?
Let him come over.
Then who come over?
The guard.
Why?
Get him a drink as well.
Well, I want, it's my 5%.
Give him a gold.
That doesn't cover me 5%.
Did you tell him how much it was?
Why are you looking at me?
I don't know. He's looking for that blue one you were talking about.
I have heard you'll be doing an excellent job. It is,
I said I didn't know nothing.
no, and that is perfect. What has he said? Why does he want to find himself?
Let me ask. Why do you want to find him for? And the guy's like, what? Sorry,
And I make eye contact with him.
the guy's now sort of looking somewhat suspiciously over at your table.
Make eye contact with him and point, motion to the chair.
You know, he puts his hand on his sword, just as a gesture,
Mm-hmm.
and he just walks over and stands next to the barkeep. And the barkeep's like, interested in a pint? Anybody?
Scooch the gold towards him.
I've still got.
And he takes the gold and he sort of scurries off. The purple dragon guy has noticed your exchange of money. And he suspiciously eyes you. What business do you have with the purple guard?
Or did you show him? Maybe we know something.
Perhaps. I'm looking for these people. He shows you a actually rather expertly drawn. Looks almost exactly like you.
Can I see
Like
any?
little miniature paintings of your faces on a piece of not like parchment, like
Scroll.
Can
well,
I?
kind of like a canvas.
Oh, a vellum.
Mm.
Can I see any seals or anything like, or symbols denoting?
No.
Okay.
So have you seen these people?
I feel like we may have seen them. It's in the market this morning. It was a busy place. Why are you looking for them? Are they in trouble or?
It's just absolutely imperative I find them immediately.
Was
If you know any information, you must tell me now.
And I turn to both of you, even right.
very well. Please do not kill me. I drop my disguise.
I ready myself just in case.
He takes a step back. Again, puts his hand on his sword.
I'm trusting you. Please.
And these two?
I remove my wig, put my bandana.
And I take the end of my hair and wipe off the black.
It is I.
Right. And pull back the hood.
It is us.
His hand comes away from his sword. And said, we must leave immediately.
Very well.
Disguise up, okay. Put the wig back on.
Wait,
Do my makeup.
Smooth that bit of the hair back in.
Where are you taking us?
That's not important right now.
It is if you wish us
We
harm.
just need to get you to safety.
Let us follow in.
Okay. You'll have to forgive.
Get stabbed again. It's down to you. I will protect you.
You'll have to forgive.
Do not worry, I'm the captain of the guard.
What's your name?
My name is Graham.
Was it random one that was the one working for Jade?
Is it him?
Yes, it was. Okay, perfect.
We asked if he was familiar. Oh no, he's can't.
Do we recognise he's familiar now?
Yeah.
He doesn't look that familiar.
it doesn't look like the guy that took us to Jabin's.
No. Well,
That wasn't Gren, was it?
that wasn't Gren, no.
Fine. Okay.
No.
No, we will follow you.
Good. As you're aware, there is bounty on your heads.
Yes.
So we need to get you somewhere safe.
Absolutely.
Okay? Follow me.
Okay.
Just pay for the rooms. Okay.
And he reaches the doorway that leads out to the street, and he kind of has a quick look. He's like, "Follow me." And he leads you out into the street.
Okay. In my disguised self form,
Mm-hmm. You go back to your female form.
yes,
Yeah.
my weapons become part of the
Mm-hmm.
illusion as well. So what I will do is I will unpeace bond my weapon, so it's ready to go. And
Okay.
I will cast, and then I will recast disguise self for myself.
So that it looks
So that so because it doesn't appear as a disguised self. So like, all my
It
equipment
melds into.
it melds into the disguised self
Yeah.
I've got.
Okay.
So it doesn't look like I've got a trident sticking out of me anymore.
And I've got my arms and my cloak and I've
Yeah.
got
Clothing, armor, weapons, all. So I will unpeace bond my trident.
Okay.
And then I'll look like a woman again.
and I'm just on one of the darts.
And I'm going to piece bomb my scimitar.
Is it now?
But it's still underneath my cloak.
Likewise under mine.
Stealth check for everyone.
9. Oh, another nat 20.
No, it's a
Oh, I was
13.
going to say.
19.
19, 9,
16.
16. Okay. So he starts leading you through the city. And it feels like you've been going for a little while. Probably like 15, 20 minutes you've been walking.
Which way are we going in the city?
So from where you
New
are,
areas?
so from where you are, which is up here. Sorry, this is where you are. Don't know, so pointing in. Yep. So you were over here, and he's leading you down the promenade, all the way down, and then he's sort of coming down the street of Staves. So he's literally taking you.
We didn't see any monasteries we passed, as I would have been looking out.
No.
Okay.
And just to check, the purple dragon place is that bottom left.
Yes, this is the Purple Dragon place.
Okay.
It's
So
come
it's-
down here.
It's reasonable to assume that he's taking us that way.
Yeah, I mean, as a general direction, yes. It's
Yeah.
not the most direct route, but
It's not like the citadel where we know the guards would be is up in the north and he's taking us away from the north.
no.
Okay, cool. After... No. I'll hold off for a second. Okay.
So yeah,
Walking.
so you've been walking for about 20 minutes now.
Okay.
Periodically, he's kind of stopped and just kind of had a quick look just to make sure that they followed or anything like that.
Can I check two?
Sure.
14.
14.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't see anybody following.
Okay.
And suddenly he stops. He's like, right, this is one of our safe houses. You'll be safe in there. And he unlocks the door with a key, and opens the door and gestures for you to go inside.
Is there any markings on the house?
Perception check.
14.
14.
Yeah.
At a quick glance, you don't see anything.
Okay.
There's nothing very particularly distinctive about this building. It looks very
No eye sigils or anything like that.
Not that you can see a quick glance. You don't want to be like.
No, indeed. Okay, go in, but be very wary.
I would stop as Raven went to go in.
I'm just going to kind of, while they wait outside, I'm going to take a once over of the place inside.
Okay.
See what's in
No, I mean I would put my hand in front.
Oh,
of
you're
him
going to stop me? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, is it now?
Whose orders have you come by to get us?
Lady Caladne sent me.
When did you speak to her?
Just before coming to find you. I've been looking everywhere for like the last 3 hours.
She said she'd be at the dressmaker's.
What?
The dressmakers. She told us she had an appointment today at the dressmakers.
Well, obviously things changed after the incident.
Don't catch your drift.
After last night. So Caladne's not going to be up and about and going to making a dress, is she?
No, she would not be. So this place is safe?
Yeah, go inside before people see you. Come on.
Let me do a once over. I go in and make sure there's no one.
He's like, it's fine. Just go in quickly. Go. If someone sees you, this is not going to be safe for you for long.
There's no one here at the moment, though, is there?
Not inside, obviously, but if there's people around. If the wrong people see you,
Are there people
you're
on the street
dead.
right now?
Yeah.
Okay, then. I go inside.
Start
Go
searching the
inside.
place.
Does Gren come inside as well?
He does not. He closes the door as the last of you enters. And you hear a as he locks the door from the outside.
Start searching the place.
Investigation check.
Yeah, just so you know, Gren was the person that Galadne said was working with the Shadowlands.
You know, yeah.
But,
That's why I tried to catch him in the lie.
I don't know. But he obviously knows. He's head of the battle guards, of course he's going to know what's happened.
6.
But I just thought, may as well follow him, as opposed to, if we follow him and play along, then we might have a chance, but if we go against
You
him,
find nothing.
he will just play the I'm a battle guard, you'll
It's
disobey me.
a 2-story building. There is a single bedroom. A fairly small lounge.
Is there a back
Everything-
door, or is there windows?
There are some small windows. You could probably squeeze through one at a push. There's no back door.
Okay. It's very much a
It is just like a
claustrophobic house.
single person's home. It's not particularly big. It's not particularly well furnished or anything.
So,
Um,
so that guy definitely works for the Shadow Alliance.
Yes, absolutely.
And
So
this
are we going to
place,
try and leave?
this place definitely reminds me of the last house we were in.
I think we... Yes, I think we try and leave. Is there a way to get up onto the roof? Like,
from inside,
yeah.
no.
Can I reach the roof?
As in like,
As in, like, hit the roof?
Ceiling.
yeah, there's a ceiling, and then obviously you've got a roof past there.
Okay.
Or like bust through a ceiling, I suppose, but
Okay.
Are any of the windows facing out the front?
yes, the ones upstairs face the front, the ones downstairs face the back.
I'll go to the back windows to see if there's any way of opening or whether I could break them easily or whether there's room enough to fit out.
So as you're going to sort of have a look at the windows, you notice on the outside there are 2 metal bars on both of the windows.
And same for the ones at the front.
Yes.
So that's where I was going. With the ones at the front, can I see in front of the front door?
Yeah.
Is Gren there?
No, he's not there.
It's not there at all.
Not that you can see.
I'll keep an eye out of the street.
Sure.
I'll go to the front door. Is it a hefty front door? Is it?
It's a wooden door with like steel metal strips around it.
What about the hinges? Are they new, old, rusted? Could I easily kind of pop out of the hinges to take the door apart or anything like that?
Yeah, they look. They don't look very well maintained, but they're not rusty in any way. They're just kind of a fairly standard lock. As on a home, it's probably been built in the last decade.
Let's take out a dart and try and. Should we try and get out?
Yes, that's probably a good idea.
And try and work on the hinge to try and kind of pop out the lock to try and
Out, yeah.
I'll pop my head like over the banisters or whatever, and just kind of, it's like, normally just be like, nobody's out the front.
Okay. Make a. Oh god. It's gonna have to be a. Dexterity. Let's make it. Do you have? What do you use for pick locks?
These tools.
There's a
It'll be
pick-
Dex plus proficiency if you have the tools.
Yeah.
If not, it'll be just Dex.
Sort of look like a pick lock kind of disarm trap or something along those lines.
For taking off the hinges.
So what do you want me to?
It's be a dex check,
Just a dex check.
unless you have proficiency with tools or anything like that. It's kind of improvised
Pretty
anyway.
good. That is 19.
Okay, you have a kind of working with your dart. The first hinge kind of pops off quite easily. You start working on the second one, and that too looks like it's going to pop off quite easily.
I go back to the window and just double check out the front again.
You look outside the front, and you see Gren is coming back, and he has 3 more guards with him.
Purple guards.
City guards. They've all got their weapons drawn. One of them has a heavy crossbow. One has 2 swords. Another one has like a 2-handed sword. And the captain himself, Gren, has a rather nice looking longsword and shield.
And we quickly run back down and like, he's coming back. 3 more guards. They're armed.
Shall we try and run now?
Get away from the door.
Yes, get away from the door.
Okay.
Everyone back upstairs.
Upstairs. Right. Position to attack. Is there anywhere we can hide upstairs?
So there's a single bedroom
Okay.
upstairs, so it's all pretty much open plan. So you go to the top of the stairs and there's no walls or anything, it's just a whole open plan upstairs area.
Is there a way that we can funnel them?
Probably the stairs are going to be the only option.
Yeah. Okay.
So they're going to link up the stairs like one at a time. They're
Okay.
reasonably narrow stairs.
Okay. I will set at the end of the stairs. Hopefully, they come up.
Yes. No, that is good. We'll funnel them up that way. Ready? And trident out. Shield out.
Scimitar, shield. And so yeah, if the stairs are like this, I'm going to be here.
So you hear the door.
Yeah.
Literally, it hasn't been opened. It's just literally been kicked in. It flies off what's left of the hinges, and you just hear it literally like fly across the room and hit the wall on the opposite side of the building. It literally just full on kick this thing across the room. And yeah, you hear the stomping sound of armoured boots going over there.
Alright, so
Coming in.
I hear them coming in, yeah?
Yeah.
As soon as I do that, can I not see the door from where we are?
Not upstairs, no.
Okay.
So let's say you've got upstairs, you've got the stairs going down,
Yeah.
and the front door's over here.
Right. Okay.
So
And I've been looking down the stairs.
That's
As soon as I
fine.
see someone about to come down, I'm going to literally throw a dart at them as soon as I see someone. Up the
okay,
stairs.
we'll roll some initiative. I think at this point.
I was going to ready my burning hands for when 3 of them, or several of them, were within range. Ah,
Uh,
19.
Beverage.
so what do we get?
19.
19 for Raven,
18.
18 for Callisto,
10.
10.
Turn the air conditioning off.
Yeah, just pop it off.
Yeah, I got it.
Thank you.
Oh my god, I can hear.
Okay.
Do you want another one?
Please.
We have the super chill one.
Thank you. Okay, so first one to act is Raven. So you've got your dart handy and you're
Straight down here.
excuse me.
Just 10.
10. Yeah, so you throw your dart, and bing, bounces straight off their armour.
Then just jump back.
And you just say, they're up the stairs! So next up is Callisto.
I go to the top of the stairs and I hold gust of wind until 2 people are on the stairs. So I hold my action.
Okay. The you can't really tell what the captain is doing, but he doesn't come into view at this point. But he is.
Okay.
You can kind of hear him.
Yeah.
He sounds a lot more. Sounds a lot different to the others when he's moving around. Just the plate armor's
Yeah.
kind of that distinctive kind of chinking and scraping, whereas the other city guards wear like chainmail or something like that. But yeah, you can hear him moving around downstairs, but you're not sure what's going on. So, first up the stairs comes the guy with the great sword, and he starts walking up the stairs. I'm assuming will be the first one that they'll come to, as you've just been lobbing a dart.
I'm
you're
at the top of the stairs.
I was holding.
Jump back.
You then
Yeah.
takes a mighty chop with his great axe. Yeah. 16 to hit.
That is my AC. Yeah.
Ooh.
But I said I was parked at the top of the stairs, holding my spell ready.
For
when
2 people.
I said several. So.
And I've also gone to the top of the stairs, so I've got something that specifically leads 2 people on the stairs.
You take 11 points of slashing damage.
Okay. Yeah.
So, is your disguise a concentration?
No.
So it's just on.
Yeah. I mean, I've probably dropped it by now. But
So it's all cool.
it's on. But yeah, that's fine.
Just thought I would double check.
Yeah.
Next one up the stairs is the guy with the 2 swords.
As soon as he hits the stairs,
And then it's between you, whoever's got the highest initiative.
I don't know how
you.
I say.
So you're both. Yeah, so you then you.
as soon as he hits the stairs, I cast Gust of Wind straight down the stairs.
Yeah.
So they need to make both of them need to make a strength saving throw.
Strength.
Yeah.
15.
Yeah, passes.
For the great sword guy and the guy coming up the stairs. Ooh. 14.
Yeah, passes. So they're not pushed back, but any creature in this line must spend 2 feet of movement for every 1 foot it moves to get closer. So the entire stairs now just a wind tunnel, basically, that
So they have to kind of force their way up the stairs.
And then twinning that, I'm going to pull my hands up in front of my face and
Burning hands.
and blow fire down
Nice.
the stairs.
Fire tunnel.
Vortex of fire.
Yeah.
Vortex of
So
fire.
they now need to make a dex save.
Oh god, this one might be a bit difficult.
Do they have any disadvantages because of yours?
A 6.
Fail.
Greatsword fails. And oh fuck. Yeah, that one's failed as well. They
Fail.
both fail.
So they take 10 points of fire damage.
10 each.
Yeah. It ignites the any flammable objects in the area.
Okay.
That will be a mortal count.
So basically, whilst they're trying to climb up the stairs, they can only move 10 feet at a time. If their movement's 30 feet.
15. It's 2 for every one, isn't it?
2 feet of movement for every 1 foot it moves when moving.
So
to
basically it's half speed, yeah.
Oh, sorry, yeah, okay.
So 15 feet.
I read that the other way around.
And then lastly, we've got the... Oh no, we've got Feora next.
That was my held action. So now I will.
Now it's your action.
So now it's back to my turn. I will ready my shield, but also hold my attack until one of them gets within range.
You're both at the top of the stairs, aren't you?
Yes, I'll take a step forward so I'm in front of him.
Well, are you using your whip for reach?
I've got it.
Oh, yeah, you haven't a few. Never mind then.
Yeah. So I'm basically just positioning myself in front of him.
So you want to kind of go like down the stairs onto the stairs to chop this guy, or do you want to?
How far away are they? They're within melee, aren't they? Because they didn't get pushed back.
They swipe him.
Oh, I'm just going to hit the
gonna hit
front guy then. Bonus action to advantage.
Bonus action to advantage.
To flare. Yeah, that hits. A 17 and an 18.
Nice.
So he will take 9 points of slashing damage. And whichever one is in front. Is it?
It's the guy with the great sword. Is it the front?
Cool, yep. Are they side by side or are they one?
No, you can't go side by side.
Okay, cool. And yeah, I'll step in front so that I'm guarding him while he's holding this gust.
Can you attack when you're holding concentration spell?
Yeah.
You switch.
Yeah, you just can't do
Can't do
another
anything else as concentration.
And that's me.
Lastly, the third guard comes to the bottom of the stairs with his heavy crossbow.
Can you see us?
Is he firing up through the wind?
Yeah, can he see
Gonna half his crossbow range.
be half cover short as well?
So he's behind two big guys.
He's gonna shoot you.
But I've positioned myself in front of him as well.
In which case, you then.
Yeah.
13 to hit.
Misses.
Yeah, I thought you would. So yeah, up the stairs. Well, like aimed way too high because they're aiming over his colleagues. It's straight above your head into the wall.
Yeah.
And he starts to reload.
Okay.
So back to the top with Raven.
Is there any more room on the stairs? I don't know how big the stairs are.
Yep.
That's one person wide.
Yeah.
And these guys are basically taking the two of them right at the top.
Like 2v2 like that.
Okay,
Punch through the floor.
punch through the floor.
Through the floor.
I hold my action until they move forward to make room.
Hold what?
I'm just gonna if I see an enemy, punch them in the face.
Okay. If someone gets close enough to punch, you will punch.
Exactly.
Fine.
Hello to Spatium Nix, who's joining us.
No.
Okay.
Are we ready?
Okay.
Okay.
So. Next up is Callisto.
Yeah.
So again, the guy with the great sword is sort of right at the top of the stairs, next to you
I'm
two.
sort of holding the gust of wind, so
Yeah.
it's still in the gust of wind. I attack him.
So how long does a gust of wind last?
Oh, I think it's quite a while. Minute.
Okay, I will make a note of that then. So
Right.
to round 2 of that.
Yep. And roll for attack. No, miss.
Oh, that was not a good roll.
No, miss on that one. And
Yeah, so you kind of drive forward with your
Yeah.
trident,
Mhm.
and you just ding, quite easily just deflects your.
That is
Try
fine.
away.
I will stay standing at the top there on that one, and I will end my turn.
And the guy with the great sword again takes a massive.
Hold on, is he starting his turn?
Maybe.
Yeah, make a strength saving throw. If you start your turn inside the gust, you've got to make another strength saving throw.
Actually, it's the captain first. So again, you can hear the captain still moving around doing something, but you can't see what he's doing. Now so the great sword guy has to make a strength saving throw. Saving throw or strength check?
Saving throw.
Nope.
Okay, so he's knocked 15 feet backwards.
Into his mate.
Into his mate down the stairs.
No. So he falls back, hits the guy behind him, and they both just go down to the bottom of the stairs and a big heap on the floor.
No. So it doesn't do any damage to them, but again, so I'm just keeping this tunnel going on there, so they're slow coming up the stairs, and
they're now sort of at the bottom of the stairs, kind of like So at this point, the guy with the 2 swords just kind of chucks his mate off him and tries running up the stairs.
Is he at the bottom of the stairs?
Yeah.
So he's still in the tunnel then. So he's got to make a strength saving throw. Stay back.
15?
Passes.
Okay. So I can just act normally, yeah?
Move
Half
speed
Half speed.
still. So he can move 15 feet up.
He literally just comes piling straight up, and he's forcing his way up the stairs through this wind. And he just about reaches you and slashes with his first sword. Completely misses, and actually the wind blows the sword out of his hand.
Stabs his mate at the bottom.
No, it just clatters down the stairs. The second one is a 21 to hit.
Hits.
Ooh.
And you take 3 points of slashing damage from his second sword.
It's fine.
Ooh.
It's fine. That's-
Oh, I took 11 and he takes 3.
Well, yeah, but you got hit by a great sword.
Question. With the stairs,
Yes.
what does the top look like? So is it like just a straight wall along the top? Or is it like
No, so
open plan? So can we look over the edge?
there is like a wall on on where the stairs are,
Yeah.
and then you've basically got it's basically like a small area near the top of the stairs where you've got basically like probably like 2 of you can kind of see down the stairs. And then the rest of it's just open plan. There's a bed there, and there's like a bath in one corner, a dressing table, that kind of thing.
So there's no way that somebody looking up the stairs and us on the top, there's no way for somebody to go around and then look that way.
No,
Okay, cool.
no, there is a wall
Or
in that section.
sideways. Okay.
How high is it?
How high is the?
The stairs where they're standing.
A story.
Yeah, so like 10 feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
8, 10 feet.
Cool.
Standard staircase, nothing particularly extraordinary.
How tall are you, just for...
What am I? 6 foot, I think.
Yeah,
Okay.
6'2" or something, weren't you?
In my disguised self, 5'7". I still have 6'9", still 6 feet.
There you go. So,
That was 2 swords go.
2 swords go. Now it's Feora.
2 swords is up by me.
Mm-hmm.
So I will slash with my scimitar.
I don't know how he's only 1 sword, but
Oh yeah. Miss.
yep. So he again definitely is able to just parry your blow. Still struggling against the wind, but he's holding steady. And then we've got Mr. McCrossbow. He'll take a sneaky shot at you. Oh, that's cocked. Oh, that is a 20 to hit.
Hits.
Heavy crossbow. Oh, that's 8 piercing damage. So literally a crossbow comes right up, literally just narrowly avoids his mate's shoulder and just straight into his shoulder. And again, as a trickle of blood comes down, it's like
Okay.
pull the bolt out, and it's pretty.
Which
stinging
these guys are they in this line? Are they giving half cover because
They
of
are,
the
yeah.
tunnel? Cool. Because that's +2 to AC, so he just got it.
Okay.
Back to top with Raven, who is just stood there doing nothing.
Just thinking. Yeah, I'm thinking if I can
Parkour.
parkour around, kind
Around the wall.
of around the wall, and kind of I want to kind of step up around, and then
come
Superman
down.
punch the two.
And then superhero landing.
You're going to surf him down the stairs, aren't you?
Well, I'm just going to punch him in the face to try and send him flying back down there,
Down the, was he Legolas? No.
if I can.
Yes.
Acrobatics check.
Acrobatics.
You got this.
Kimmer.
You got this. You don't got this.
So yeah, you run up the side of the wall. You're like, yeah. No. And you fall off the wall, and you land on top of the guy, and you just both come run down to the bottom of the
Nice.
stairs, and you're both in a heap.
Is this one sword?
Yes.
Okay.
So now you're both kind of in a heap at the bottom of the stairs.
Can I punch him?
You're prone, so you.
Can I still punch him? What elbow him while I'm on top of him?
No.
Fair enough.
So Callisto, you're up. You've just seen Raven completely stack it down the stairs.
Oh no! No, I'm not helping!
I got this, I not got this.
I take a step back and sort of still keep it going like that, and then I can
Yep.
cure wounds on
That
myself.
will obviously impact Raven as well.
That's fine.
Yeah. I'm sorry, you don't take any damage from it. It just keeps you down there. Yeah, and I'll cure wounds myself. That's level. Feel doing better. But not too bad. Okay, that's me done. I'll sort of just keep it aiming down.
Gust of wind.
Mhm.
What does it say about reducing somebody's speed if they try to move through it?
Any creature in the line must spend 2 feet of movement for every 1 foot it moves when moving closer to you.
So if they're getting up from prone, that's halved and then quartered.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they could use 7.5 feet in the wind of once
Yeah.
they stood up.
Nice.
Okay, so
Pretty much all prone at the bottom bar crossbow man.
Yeah, so we're going to have to stand
and
up
the captain.
And the captain.
So you.
Mhm.
You, as you're kind of there, you see the captain. He literally uses it, and he comes over with his sword and just tries to run you through while you're on the floor.
Nice.
Dodge it, dodge it.
So prone is advantage.
Yeah, make him start with his mates.
Oh, that's a natural 20.
Oh, good lord.
Day again.
Stop dying.
Oh, That's 27
Yeah, I'm on
slashing
conscious.
damage.
Fuck's sake.
And on 12 for his damage.
Jesus.
So yeah, you see the guard just literally just runs over, just walks over, just kind of casually, just takes his sword and just thrusts it into
Oh, good
Ryvan's
lord.
chest,
Nice.
and then he looks up at the stairs at you.
Saves me the fucking guessing I did.
No, because you had a long rest.
Ah, perfect.
Yeah. Again.
27 damage.
I didn't mean to run for this.
I didn't mean to kill him, I didn't! You're not gonna able to level up
Just
by this point.
just the odds, I guess. Okay, so moving on.
Good news is they're all starting in the wind tunnel.
Yeah, so that's kind of quite going to limit them quite a lot.
It's DC 13, by the way, for their strength checks at the start of the
Okay,
turn.
so greatsword guy
Yeah.
pulls himself up. He has passed his strength save,
Yeah,
and he starts to struggle up the stairs, but he can't reach you.
yeah.
Two swords. Oh,
One
yeah.
sword.
One sword. He goes to stand up, and then he gets blown over and goes, oh! And, like literally flies back against the wall, and then just falls back down again. Leora.
So currently, greatsword is coming up.
About halfway up the stairs, and you can see Ryvan
Dead again.
bleeding out of the bottom again for the third time in 24 hours.
I love getting stabbed.
You do.
I'm gonna run down the
You're
stairs.
gonna have a nickname of Pincushion soon.
I'm gonna have some really good scars.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna run down the stairs, flare, and swing at greatsword.
Ooh, running down to meet him.
Yep. It's cocked.
Is it now?
Yeah. It was a natural 19, so that hits.
Does it? What's it in
24.
total? Yeah, that's a hit.
9 points of slashing damage against greatsword.
Okay, so yeah, you almost use the momentum of the wind behind you, and your hair just kind of all sort of flies forward in this kind of fiery, sort of flailing hair. Yeah, look, and you're yelling, and you've got this like savage, literally just leap down and just and literally just chop this guy right down through his shoulder.
Yeah.
Through to his chest, pull your sword out, and he just and lands at the bottom of the stairs, dead.
Action surge, and keep running down, and swing at Jimmy one sword.
One sword, yep. He's actually prone, so you'll get advantage on that.
Nice.
That's 3. D20.
Yeah.
3. That's,
Modded 20.
yeah, that will hit.
6 slashing damage.
6.
Yeah.
2 swords.
Roll a 1.
Yeah, again, like he's sort of down low, and you just kind of slash right across his chest. He's like and yeah, he's not looking particularly great. Raven, a death save for me.
Oh, too many of these, man. Come on. Oh, that's a 19.
Okay, so one success.
So close.
Is it a 20? If you get a crit,
If you get a 20, you go to 1
You
hit
go
point.
to 1 hit
Yeah,
point.
you're
down
up
forever.
straight away.
A 1 is you spell twice, a 20 is you get 1 hit point.
Nice. You're good if you went to full health there. wouldn't you?
Callisto, you're up.
Okay, now everyone's in a heap in the middle. A drop gust of wind. I can see the captain now, yeah?
Yeah, he's at the bottom of
And
near the bottom of the
And he's
stairs.
wearing his metal armour.
Mm-hmm.
Heat metal.
Oh!
So his armour... Pardon?
Great.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So his armour is now glowing hot. And he takes 2d8 fire damage.
Ouch.
Jag all you can do about it.
How's it doff?
9 fire damage.
For heavy plated.
5 minutes.
And yeah, there's concentration up to 1 minute. As a bonus action on each of my subsequent turns, I can cause this damage again. If your creature is holding or wearing the object, takes damage from it, the creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or drop the object if it can. If it doesn't drop the object, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of my next turn.
So he can't drop it, so he's going to have
So he's going to have to
disadvantage.
take disadvantage. And I sort of step back as well, away from the top of the stairs, so I'm sort of out of range of him, and I'm sort of going to go round to the corner and sort of. I can.
Yeah, you can almost hear the sizzling noise of his flesh cooking in his armour. And he's like, "No! Ah!" And obviously he sees you at the bottom of the stairs, and he runs and has a big swipe with his sword
At disadvantage.
at disadvantage. It's not a problem, that's 2 17s. Which makes it
Damn the opal dice!
Throw the opal dice! Give it
20, oh god.
Disintegrate.
That's 13 slashing damage.
Okay.
Lord!
So sharp, not squishing you.
Well, true.
Okay. So, after the captain, we have 2 swords. 1 sword, as we now affectionately call
Jimmy.
him.
Give me one sword.
So yeah, he pulls himself up and has a swipe at you with his single remaining sword. 18 to hit.
Hits.
Yo.
Oh god!
Yeah. 4 slashing damage. So again, you're starting to feel the heat now because you've got two people like attacking you. So you're starting to feel a bit more under pressure. Feora, you're next.
Kill them all, Feora. Kill them all.
So I've got Captain, Jimmy one sword,
Jimmy 1 sword.
and
Crossbowman.
Crossbowman.
Yes.
Okay.
Crossbowman stood a bit further back, but yeah.
Can't, if you shoot,
The captain and the swordsman are on you. You're literally
And they're all stood up.
2v1.
Okay.
Yes, they're all stood up.
Cool. I will flare for the last time.
You're like, I smell bacon.
What's that? Time to burn!
Idiots.
And I'll go for Jimmy one sword. It's a hit with a 23.
That will be a hit, yes.
For 9 slashing.
Okay, so again, you kind of do a sort of a spinning flurry. You kind of deflect an incoming sort of slash from the captain, spin around, chop the Jimmy one sword, and literally as he kind of tries to block it with his sword, you kind of duck your blade down, chop right through both of his hands. And he's literally just bleeding. It's blood spilling. It was like,
Jimmy, one sword.
and,
Jimmy no hands now.
yeah, he's unconscious on the floor.
I'm just being sprayed with blood.
Yeah, and like he's both his arms have been chopped off.
Okay.
Just wake up.
And last but not least, Mr. Crossbow Guy.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage because he's
And he's not that close.
I mean, you did it, so.
17 to hit.
Just hits.
Stupid squishy little.
10 piercing damage. So again, he just lines up a nice shot, shoots you straight in the leg.
Please don't be down.
So again, now you've kind of wounded in your leg and sort of in your shoulder as well. You're like, get it.
Okay.
I'm guessing you're not looking that great at this point.
I'm feeling about 11 out of 34.
Okay, 11/34 is
Yeah.
not too bad. So, Raven.
Go on.
Oh, come on.
Come on, Raven.
Nah, 20. Nah, 20. 17.
Okay, that's good. He's getting there.
Okay.
Okay, Callisto.
Bonus action. Heat metal again. Burn his skin. 10 points of fire damage.
He's already got that though, hasn't
Yeah, but as a bonus action, I can do it every turn.
he? Yeah.
And then I'll take the attack action, so my movement speed is now 40 feet. And I run down the stairs with my trident and just stab right in his face, hopefully. Probably not.
I'm assuming Captain, yeah?
Yeah, Captain, yeah. Penis. 15.
No,
Hits.
that is not good. So you feel like his armor's now sort of starting to glow
Yeah.
like it would do like if a blacksmith was heating it to get like scratches and the dents out. It's kind of got that kind of glow to it now, and it smells awful.
How much movement did it take you to get to him?
20 feet.
Okay, then in which case I will go 20 feet back up the stairs again.
Do you have reach?
No.
Okay.
No, so yeah, he'll get an attack of opportunity against
Yeah,
me,
that's what I
but
was
it's
thinking.
disadvantage because he's burning.
So he will take his attack opportunity against you. 11 to hit.
Yeah.
Mistake.
You've got it!
Yeah, you can smell the melting hair, and it just it does. It smells horrible. Like it's almost kind of making you gag a bit. You're like, oh god. Oh.
I love the smell of burning.
At this point, the captain will. Well, you're out of range. So he's going to have a swipe at you, I guess.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Damn it!
Not terrible. So 15 to hit.
Miss it!
God damn it!
I'm not in this fight, but you!
You're in the fight!
Oh.
They're using you as a platform to fight on.
If one of his little chain links falls off on fire, it's like, you're done.
Pretty much. God damn it.
Right, one more save and you're back in the fight.
Callisto.
Well,
Not Callisto. Feora, go.
I'll bonus action second wind.
Oh, yes. So D10
10.
plus something?
Fighter level. I rolled a 2.
Ah,
So I regain 5 hit points.
No, it's alright. 5's alright. That could be the difference between,
Left a diff.
Yeah, big time.
especially at this level.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I will strike the captain. No, actually,
Oh.
I will turn around and produce flame against the crossbowman.
Produce flame on the crossbow. Go.
Uh, 12.
No.
No. Okay. So I send out a gout of flame
It
towards the
like sets
crossbowman.
fire to one of the couches.
That's it.
Done. Okay. Crossbowman. Lines up another shot. Yeah. And yeah, he aims for you and literally it skips straight off your armor. You almost feel the tip, just like as you do.
Gave him the tip.
Yeah, literally, like you can feel the stinging as it starts to go, but it just pings off your armor,
Yeah.
Just lost it, boss.
and then just embeds into the wall.
Get in. Come on.
So, back to the top with Raven.
Go Raven.
Go Raven.
Go Raven.
Yeah.
That's so Raven.
So, you're back to 1 hit point.
No.
No, he's
So he's
stable.
stable now, so he doesn't have to make any more saves.
Until he gets
Doesn't
hit.
he?
No, I was literally just reading it.
Oh.
On your third success, you become stable.
So am I conscious or still unconscious?
You're at 0 hit points.
You're at 0 hit points, but you're not going to die.
You're not going to die now. Because if you roll 3 fails,
Story of
you
your
will
life.
die.
So I can't join the battle.
Not until someone heals you, unfortunately. We're healing right now.
Yeah, I'm alive.
Exactly, what is the point?
Get away.
Right. Margo?
Yes.
Bonus action, 5 points of fire damage. And I'm going to run and do the same thing again. It's going to be my go-to tactic. The team mark.
Go for the
20 to hit.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah, yata. And I'm going to roll the purple one. The crossbow goes away from me. The purple one is my bardic inspiration one.
Ooh.
oh,
Sweet. That is 9 plus. Oh, I changed where my thing was. I think it's plus 5.
As you do it, you say,
Hit me with your best shot.
Hit me with your best shot. Sorry, so 14 points of piercing damage. And I'm going to stay stood there.
So you're going to stay where you are.
Yes, because that is my defensive flourish.
So again, you sort of leap down the stairs, land a really good blow this time with your trident, and like the all 3 prongs nicely stick straight through his armor, straight into his back, and again, blood pours out of his shoulder where you've impaled him, and again you can see through the holes in his armor that you've made, you can see like his skin is all like blistery and it looks like all bubbly and nasty and. Again, the smell.
you're letting the juices out. It's
it's
Fair.
sausage, isn't it?
yeah. So dump some oil over him for the basting.
Amazing. Yeah, okay.
So Monsieur McCaptain is going to go for you.
But I have a trident in his chest. It's also a disadvantage, don't forget.
I did roll 2. So 17 to hit.
Hits. Just hits.
Damn it, Leroy.
17 on disadvantage.
Jesus.
It's probably like plus 6 or 7.
8 points of slashing damage.
Don't die on me, boy.
Again, you see Pharaoh's like in quite bad shape.
Yeah.
Raven there, like still unconscious. You're not sure how he's
What is
doing.
going on?
Um,
He said he was saving us. He said he was protecting us. Fails.
Pharaoh's go.
Is there enough room to manoeuvre around so that I'm flanking with him?
No.
Okay. But the crossbow guy is too far away from melee.
Well, he's stood back maybe like 10 feet or so, but just enough for no disadvantage.
Get him.
Yeah, crossbowman's like, it's fine. It's mint condition. Captain's not looking particularly great.
I will just turn to the captain and slash across his face.
His face.
His
With
face.
Ooh.
So yeah, as you're sort of bleeding from multiple wounds, you kind of take a bit of a swipe at him. Ting! Easily deflects his.
It didn't sound that evil before.
Yeah, what the hell is this? Shut up.
Evil.
Shut up.
Put a fork in
it.
Get out.
Inspired.
No.
Ah.
And Signor Crossbow.
17 AC.
Yeah, no, that misses again.
Oh.
Yeah, again. Just like bounces off your armour.
Okay.
Back to the top for Raven, who is
Stable.
and dead. So Listo.
Bonus action, burn him. 4 fire damage.
4.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not too bad.
Second, then action, attack him in the face. Oh, let's not roll damage. Let's see if I hit him first.
Good idea.
Oh, good. 23 to hit.
Yep.
Purple one's the bardic one.
Oh,
Nice.
Jesus.
That's another 14 points of piercing damage.
get in.
So yeah, he's very focused on Feor at the moment. You're kind of getting some really good blows in while he's like not paying as much attention
That's right.
to you.
And as I do this, I sort of look at you as if to sort of be like, "Get out of here!" And I pull the trident out, and then I go to the crossbow guy and stand in front of the crossbow guy, basically.
So like between
the crossbow guy and.
So just going to leap down off the stairs and just kind of stand in the way.
Stand in the way.
Okay.
I know he'll get an attack of opportunity, but I'm not scared.
I'm going to take it. Yeah. No. He doesn't expect it. He just kind of does like a half-assed swipe. Misses you by a mile.
Fine.
Not good. Captain's go though. Yeah, he's going to continue his relenting assault. But yeah, you can tell he's really struggling now with the heat and everything. Again, he just kind of slashes with his sword, easily able to swipe it aside. And then Feor, it's you.
I'm gonna pull on my experience and my performance, and with my last ditch, I'm gonna put everything into this, and I'm gonna make a huge flourish with my scimitar and try and just basically
Take his fucking head off.
yeah.
Cut his head off.
Absolute frag still.
Absolute frag steal.
17.
No, that does not hit.
So I did a big spin and it
Big spin, and although he doesn't block it, it literally hits him right on the side of the head. It's like ding. But again, you kind of shave a bit of the metal off, and you can almost sort of see where your sword literally just taking a huge divot out of his helmet. But again, he's just.
And then can I? What did you say to me?
I didn't say anything. I just looked at you like.
Okay. I'm just going to go back to back with him.
Okay. So, crossbow guy.
I'm not in his face.
Yeah, he's just like, and he almost kind of wants to try and shoot past you, but yeah, you're literally like in the way. He's like, and then a sword just goes through from behind. It's like, and he falls down to the floor. Behind the crossbow guy. No, Kaladne is there.
Damn, she's badass.
Frank Steele.
She is not wearing any armor though, and she's like got like bandages and things like that. She clearly wasn't dressed for this. She obviously, wasn't expecting anything like this. But yeah, she's just sort of come through the door and just shanked this guy from behind. Back to the top four. Raven, who is dead. Now it's up to Callisto.
Okay, bonus action. Burn that bastard again.
Do I get a long rest or?
9 points of fire damage. And then last flourish, I'm going to go up to him and stab him again.
Come on. Come on.
Oh no, 15.
No, so again, you sort of come up right behind him. His back's completely exposed, and but again, your trident just doesn't go through his clearly quite formidable armor.
Fine. I then again stand there, and I try to position myself in between.
And you can't really get between the two of them because those two are literally facing off against each other, so you can't get between.
Okay, fine. See if I get. It's been done.
So at this point, the captain is pretty much on his last legs at this point. He takes one final massive giant swing at you, and you again just easily see it coming a mile off, and you're able to deflect it. And it's your turn.
Thanks, Dave.
There's no way to scooch around him. Anything's just head on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just gonna. I'm gonna try and cut out his leg.
Cut his leg off.
Yeah, just we've been doing it all here, so I'm just gonna swing, feign, and then kind of scoot down to a knee and
try and
take off his leg.
take his damage his leg a bit.
No,
Not with that hit.
no, not with that.
Again, he just kind of sidesteps and easily dodges your attack without any problem. Cadne sort of
Bloody not.
she kind of looks at what's going on. There's like a look of horror in her face as what's transpiring here, and she sees the Captain Gren, and it's almost a look of rage just falls over her face. Just runs straight at him.
Just gonna make you kill.
Absolutely.
Unbelievable. Again, unfortunately, she swings down with her longsword, and it hits him straight on the pauldron, and actually the shoulder armor just literally like flies off with the blow, and it just kind of clatters across the
That's what they think.
across the floor, but yeah, it doesn't land anything particularly effective. So Callisto, we'll go back to you.
Burn him.
Oh!
16 points of fire damage. I rolled 2 8s.
You did roll to hit.
This
This
is
is
That's
fire
my burning.
How many
Oh,
rounds have
blinding
we had
damage.
of that?
That's my 6th roll.
16 points.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's my 6th roll on that one.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally, he's like, literally, like, from his
taken it off.
eyes are just like bleeding out of his eyes, all straight down the front of his
Oh, he's melted.
yeah, he's,
Steaming too.
literally, it smells like a Greg's or something in here.
Sausage roll.
Smell beautiful.
Medical runner.
And yeah,
Sorry, I didn't do that. He was like,
and yeah, he finally succumbs and just falls down to his knees,
yeah.
and face down.
Kick him.
I keep it going.
Kick him.
I do keep it going for 1 turn longer, 1 round longer.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Well, it's just down. 12 points of fire damage. Just in case he's faking.
Faking it.
Nice.
Yes, you've burnt him so much, he's now a fire element.
And then as soon as I've done that, I hit you straight down to Raven and just all I have is 1 second level spell slot, so 2nd level cure wounds.
While you were
Oh,
burning him the first
17
time.
points of health.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I rolled 2 7s.
While you were
Nice.
burning him the first time, I'll go down and sort of check in and make sure he's okay.
Okay, well.
Sorry,
You use your healing magic, are you?
No, I can't. I'm making sure Raven's okay.
Kaladne comes over to you and sort
Did
of
I win?
gives you
So good.
a health potion.
You did it.
Okay.
So
2d4 plus
2d4.
2.
Yeah, that's the one.
You did it. You won.
Oh, good. 8 points of healing.
8 points of healing.
Was that what I would
Are
say?
you okay? You okay?
I'm fine. Thank you. That's very kind.
We are okay. Thank you very much for saving us.
Oh, I heard there was a couple of the townsfolk had said there was some commotion, and I was just walking to the Purple Dragon.
What are you doing out of bed in this condition? You are still injured.
Well, I'd heard that Gren had taken you into custody, so I was going to the Purple Dragon castle and because obviously he's part of the Shadow Alliance. I was worried that he was going to do things.
He was, but
He tried, but we stopped him.
yeah, we worked together and we set up an ambush for them because we knew they would turn on us. And
I helped by getting stabbed.
As soon as we knew
Are
it
you
was-
sure you're okay there? I mean, you. Oh,
I'm okay. Yeah.
I mean,
I'll be fine.
I don't have any more healing
it's,
potions
it's
with me.
okay.
It's fine. I'll be fine.
I helped him.
I'll be fine.
Okay.
He was very impressive. It was good.
As soon as we knew it was Gren, we had to take him.
Well, I'm glad you're all okay.
Yes.
Look, I'm gonna have to insist that you come with me. And I appreciate you've probably heard that a lot today, but it's not safe for you anywhere. So I'm gonna take you to the castle. The king would like to speak with you.
The king would like to speak with us.
Yes.
In this condition?
But obviously we'll prepare you first.
Presentation. Very well.
And I'm much under breath. I hate that. Sorry, I hate that he can do that.
I can do that as well for you.
Fair.
I clean one speck of blood off you.
One stain.
Just one little patch is really nice and clean. It takes a lot to do.
Better than nothing.
Okay, yeah. So Kaladne's still kind of checking you all over to make sure you're all kind of okay, and she comes to you, so she's checking to see if you've been stabbed. or
Honestly,
anything.
I'm absolutely fine. I took one slash to the chest and then it was fine.
Yeah, she's like, that doesn't look good. We need to get you. Let me take you to the palace and we'll get you all fixed up.
It's okay, I cured my wounds and I would need a little bit of recovery, but it is not...
But we don't want to get an infection or anything. So we'll get you looked at the castle and
Yeah.
and
No,
That would be
very well.
good. Thank you.
Yes.
he said, look, you guys aware that there's a bounty on your heads, right?
Yes, it's only 1,000 per person. It's quite insulting.
We're very aware, and I hold out a note of the bounties.
Right. Okay. Well, once we
Okay.
once we speak with the king, I'm sure that she will be more than willing to terminate that bounty.
Thank you.
She's able to do that.
A quick question, Gladney. What is your opinion on looting the bodies of the people that are just trying to kill us?
Do you really think we have time for that right now?
Well, just a quick... Well, I mean...
We could see who sent them.
This is exactly what I was thinking.
I mean,
we
it's fairly
found-
obvious, isn't it? It's the Shadow Alliance. You've annoyed them by working with us, and now they want to kill you.
But there may be more clues as to where they met them or where they need to return to.
So look, according to my sundial, we've only got like another. I'll give you 1 minute. Go quick.
Let's go, everybody. Frantically.
I will search Jimmy No Arms.
Jimmy No Arms.
In front of the princess. Where's the money?
It's like fine. I'll give you 1 minute. I was like, no. Okay, so who is looting who?
I'm
looting the
gonna
captain.
loot the great sword guy.
Great sword.
Jimmy No Arms.
Jimmy No Arms, captain. Okay, investigation check for everybody.
14.
14.
12.
12.
12 also.
Okay.
Do I find Jimmy No Arms' arms?
Roll 1d20, a d20 and a d10, and a d20.
8.
8 gold.
21.
21 gold.
15.
15 gold.
Jimmy No Arms.
So you find a bit of gold on everybody.
Yes, sir.
And unfortunately the captain's armour is very badly damaged at this point.
Yeah.
Also from the heating and melting also, but again you stabbed the living Jesus out of it.
The weapons any better than what we've got?
There is 2 short swords, a long sword, and a great sword. I'm not sure what they do, what they are, or if they're anything in particular. The guard had a long sword. 2 swords had 2 short swords.
I'm going to strap the great
The
sword.
great sword is a great
my
sword.
pack to sell later.
Are they like standard issue guards weaponry?
For the guards, yeah.
Okay.
For the captain, it looks a little more ornate, shall we say.
No, not fussed
Something a
about
bit
weapons.
more fitting for his station.
I'm not fussed about weapons. We could not find any clues. No, such a shame.
Yes, other than that, there's not much else on there.
Well,
You find little ashy bits of paper in the side of his armour. I'll go over and I'll make sure that sofa's out as well.
Fair. Yeah. Kalan is like, okay.
yes, let's go. We could not find what we were looking for.
Are we done? Okay, let's go. So just be ready, because if anybody decides they still want that bounty, we
Am
may
I allowed to
have
have my weapon unresponded?
You're with me, of course you are.
And
And yeah,
Did you find your dart? You saw a dart. Why did they start? No, I didn't look for it. It's fine. I've got plenty more.
It's alright, it's just a fart.
Are you making me? Are you mocking me? Why would you do this?
roll for initiative.
Damn it.
14.
7.
Yes, he was mocking you.
Stop!
Slap.
I have more health than you.
Barely. Fireball.
I don't barely lost any health that way.
Oh, fair. Okay, so
Sorry.
you sort of briskly move
Yeah.
throughout the city
Yeah.
at quite a quick pace. Kaladne seems very determined to just get you out of harm's way
Yeah.
quite quickly.
Yeah.
And she takes you north to the palace section of the city, which is
Le Palais. Yeah.
so you kind of come north through here,
Mm-hmm.
and you come. There's a bridge over the lake and into the royal palace.
Okay.
Again, don't think if you've really been inside a castle or anything like that. I would
Maybe
think
the monster.
maybe you've probably seen them.
Yeah. No.
Probably
I
not
would say.
been in one necessarily.
Not a castle. I went to been in. No.
No.
I've probably visited one, given my
Yeah,
background.
you probably have. Again, the royal palace is majestic. like really smooth white masonry, purple roof sections. There's a couple of large sort of balustrade on some of the corners. Guards everywhere. Lots of purple dragons. There's quite a well defended part of the city, understandably. Calavni takes you through into like the main castle area, and she takes you sort of up a couple of flights of stairs, and she shows you to what you assume is probably it's probably more it's like a large bedroom, but it looks like it's been mostly designed for like staff. There are like 4 bunk beds in this room.
Okay.
It looks like it's not a particularly large room. There's a couple of storage lockers under the foot of each.
Like a barracks.
Yeah, almost. It looks like it is certainly somewhere that like staff would stay.
Yeah. We've been sent.
There are no personal effects in here of any kind. It is like an unused room.
Okay.
It's just like you'll be safe here. Feel free to make yourself at home. There are some servants who will bring you hot water if you wish to bathe.
Yes.
And I'll send a healer along shortly to tend to any wounds that you might have.
That would be wonderful.
Also, the server will be able to bring you some clothes to wear. We'll probably be meeting the king in about an hour. I'll come back and fetch you.
That would be very nice. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
But before I go, I just wanted to say that I really appreciate what you all did the other day in saving my life and just having the courage to do the right thing, even though you may have made a bad decision to start with. Your heart came true in the end, and I appreciate that.
It was the least we could do. It was our fault you were in that position.
And sometimes the best course of action is not always apparent at the time.
I understand that. I'll see you all in an hour. I have to also get myself ready, and I'll see you in an hour. I'll come and get you.
Perfect.
Thank you.
And she does a small bow and
Big curtsy.
yeah. And a few moments later, a female server comes and she sort of looks down at the floor like the whole time. It's just like, my lords, lady, is there anything I can get for you? Some people are bringing water for the baths. Please feel free to make use of them. Did you have any preferences in clothing, sirs?
A nice suit, some kind.
A suit? That's fine. I can do that.
Something with a purple trim, purple flare to the.
I'm not entirely sure if I have any quite like that, but I'll do my best.
That would be perfect, thank you. But I'm not a lord. You do not need about me.
Very well, sir. And for you, sir?
I don't know if there would be. I'm wearing a white gi at the moment, but I was wondering if you had maybe a black gi.
No, it would be formal attire, sir.
Okay, just something in black then, please.
Very well. A suit, perhaps?
That would do nicely, thank you.
Very well. And for you, my lady?
A fine red dress to meet the king, if I may.
Red dress, long and flowing?
Yes, please.
Slim,
not petticoated.
I understand. I think we've got exactly the right kind of dress for you. Don't worry.
Thank you.
I'll return shortly. and she scurries off, and a small train of like 7 or 8 other servers come in and start pouring water. There's 2 baths in the room, and they're both being filled up with hot water. You spend the time over the next hour. If there's anything specifically you want to do,
I'd probably just ask to bathe in a different room to these guys.
denied.
Okay.
I will look away. Do not worry.
With the maids hold up a sheet either side of the bath.
Sure.
Okay.
But yeah, you bathe. You brought some clothes. Again, it's a nice suit. It's not like perfectly fitting for you, but a reasonably close guess based on what the server saw of like your size and things like that. Again, she's brought you a really, really lovely red dress. The bottom of the red dress actually has like a fire pattern right along the bottom all the way around.
Girl on fire.
Yeah.
Does she spin and it actually catches her light? I can catch it fine.
Yes.
I like that.
And yeah, you're after about an hour, you're all kind of ready, and Caladni comes and collects you. Just a couple of guidelines. You should always keep your head bowed when you're in the presence of the king. And although it may be strange to some outsiders, obviously my sister is the regent at the moment, as the king is but a babe. Although we still, as he is the king, and my sister is in her place, we still refer to the person who is sat or in charge of the throne, so to speak, as the king. So try to keep that in mind.
Would it not be queen or would
No.
it still be king?
Because the king is but a babe.
I see.
The title of king is the absolute power.
Yes,
I see.
she is merely speaking for the king.
I see.
So we still refer to them as the king.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit strange to some of the outsiders, but it is our way, and it's been our tradition for hundreds of years.
Mm-hmm.
So just be mindful of that, and try to only speak when spoken to.
Very well.
Thank you.
And she kind of sort of looks you all over, and kind of a bit of a smile sort of comes to her face, which is a sort of an approving smile, like you cleaned up quite nicely. Some people have come and sort of tended your wounds, and you've got some sort of bandages on underneath, and you've all been given a healing potion, so you can add 1d4 plus 2 each.
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2.
I'm ready for her. Yeah, if I don't need it. Can I
No, you can't. They give it to you.
Do we get a short rest as well?
Yeah.
I'll spend some hit dice to make myself as proper as possible.
Okay.
And I got the exact amount. Yep, full health.
Really? Nice. Again, they've kind of put salve on your cuts and wounds, put bandages on, and then obviously you got dressed. So again, it's not it's quite a nice sort of healing salve that doesn't make you ache or sore or anything. It's quite
Nice.
good. It's obviously quite expensive.
Feeling a bit tired, but well,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
And Caladni leads you through the castle to the throne room. The throne room itself is massive. It's probably 150 feet long, kind of like a white and black checkerboard floor made of marble, lots of columns. The Alusair is sat on the throne at the end, and there's I suppose a stereotypical wizardly-looking man stood next to her, and Caladne sort of walks you through the throne room to the base of the stairs that lead up to the throne, and she kneels and sort of invites you all to do the same.
Very low.
Without like causing any hesitation.
Yeah. And
Kneeling there, yeah.
and it says like, rise. So, you are the strangers that have come to my land and caused so much trouble already. Do not worry, I mean you no ill. I am grateful, if anything, for saving my sister, and perhaps once and for all we can vanquish this cancer that has infested our city for too long. My sister has told me that you have information regarding a certain visitor who is coming to Suzail. Is that correct?
Yes. The leader of the Shadow Alliance is coming, but whether he's been told not to by Jabin, we do not know.
Well, it is my hope that he does come, because we are going to be ready for him.
We will gladly help you.
He was due to come in 4 days yesterday, so 3 days today.
What can you tell me about this leader?
Unfortunately, we've not had any information apart from his arrival.
Nothing at all?
He was coming to collect. He wanted the necklace on that Caladne has. That was a gift that was going to be presented by.
And
Erdo.
you notice, as you mention the necklace,
Yeah.
Alistair also just kind of puts her hand sort of here. You
Right.
can't see anything,
Yeah.
but you kind of almost
Yeah.
wonder,
She's got one.
does she have one as well? You're not too sure.
Yeah.
Or if it's just kind of a gesture. She's like, oh, so they're after my sister's starburst amulet.
Yes.
That was why they hired us.
Interesting.
What was his name?
Is Erdo
No, the first guy.
Jabin?
No, the old leader.
Erdo. The guy that hired us. The silver.
Oh yes, Erdo.
Mm.
But then we don't know the name of the
No.
big
The
leader.
main leader.
It-
The big boss.
Is Erdo still alive?
He has been interrogated and has not been particularly forthcoming. And unfortunately, he did not survive the interrogations.
That is a shame. I think he may have known a bit more information.
Well, it's not a total loss. The owner of the Foxheart Inn has agreed to play a little facade for us for when the leader arrives.
Fox is okay.
He has been punished appropriately for his crimes, but he has agreed to assist us in the capture of this of the leader of the Shadow Alliance. So
Thank you for your mercy towards him.
If you need our help in doing so, it may even, as we are wanted men and women, may even bring this leader out.
Yes, I've heard about this unfortunate bounty upon your heads.
Yes.
May even help in your favour that.
I have sent a royal decree to all of the guilds nullifying this bounty. And
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
whilst these type of royal decrees are not common, it would be very unwise for anyone to go against it. Now, as a thank you for saving my sister's life, I have something for you. And the mage has a small cushion, and she comes over and pins like a small, almost like a medal, onto your clothing one at a time. And it's a sword that is purple. I have elevated your status to that of a purple sword. This carries a number of benefits. In the city, we have a number of services, a royal blacksmith, and other such facilities, which will be made available for you, should you wish to make any purchases or require any other services as such. You will also be given a modest home for which you can stay in the city.
Thank you.
That is too kind.
It is nothing special, but the least we can do to welcome such brave and courageous visitors to our city.
You honour us.
And lastly, something to keep you going. And she hands you a large pouch.
Thank you.
That is far too much. That is.
Between you all, of course, divide it as you wish. Again, just something to show our gratitude.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You have been most generous, and yes, I am eternally grateful for your mercy and your kind words.
We all are.
If the king were to look over at Fiora, she would see she's holding back tears and is holding a little coin.
And one last thing. Some information which I believe one of you might find useful. We have in our custody a survivor from a recent attack from a monastery in the Sunset Mountains.
Yes?
I assume you would like to meet with them.
Most definitely.
Very well, I will make the appropriate arrangements for you.
I bow down really low. As low as I can, to the floor.
I bid you good day.
Yes, thank you. Good day.
Big curtsy.
Thank you for your time today. It is much appreciated.
And Claire again sort of bows, and she sort of turns and sort of guides you all out of the audience chamber.
Yeah.
And again, you're just sort of walking through the castle. And she's like, "Wow, you did really great."
So, thank you.
I think even my sister was impressed, but
Well, no, it was your guidance of expert teaching on how to behave was very helpful, and I think
Yes.
our friend here, he sounds excited. He gets to.
Yes. We have to meet someone from the monastery. I was told that no one survived. This is fantastic news.
Great.
I only heard about it this morning, so I thought this would be an appropriate time to tell you.
Oh yes.
Um,
Such good news.
Sorry, I was just clearing my throat. Sorry, it's my bad.
Is it now?
Yeah.
Is everything okay for you? You unhappy about something?
Yeah, you look over and she's very bad. Like holding back tears.
How much was in the pouch?
You're gonna have a quick look.
Yeah, go for it.
Roll d20.
10.
Oh, I thought it was that!
It was that one, no, it was 20.
10.
Yeah.
So there is
10,000 platinum.
1,000 gold.
Nice.
It's like what I'll do now is I'll show you to your new home.
That would be lovely. I'm very tired. I think I could do with a good night's sleep.
Sure, I mean I understand.
A quick question, Gladney.
Yes. Are you okay?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay.
These swords. We've heard of purple dragons. Purple swords are different.
Yes, it is an honorary title that we bestow upon people who have performed a great service for the city.
I see. Thank you.
It is a great honour, and in the right company, that may give you an edge.
Is our name recorded anywhere?
Of course.
I see. Thank you.
Feora, Raven, and Callisto.
I'll lean across and I'll say, it's 4 of Ace Fair.
For what? No, there's only 3 of you.
I'll come see you another time if I may.
Sure, that will be fine. And she hands each of you a fairly simple bronze key, one each.
Okay.
And she excuses herself, and one of the castle hands walks you through the city.
Before you go, Calamity, when can I meet the survivor?
Someone will come and get you later today.
Thank you.
No problem. And one of the palace hands takes you through the city and takes you to your new home.
What time is it?
It's
Late afternoon?
yeah, it's about 3 o'clock. And yeah, the building itself is actually quite large.
Yeah.
I suppose by kingly standards, it's probably not much.
Tiny.
But again, it's got a fair number of furnishings already inside.
Better than the shitholes Jabin and
3 double bedrooms. It's quite a. It's certainly a middle class kind
Does
of.
it have a garden?
It's a small garden, yeah.
Whoa.
So you have to do some trimming.
I think you might need to. Just a little bit of advice, maybe to practice a little bit more before you just jump straight in. It is,
Yes.
I find myself having to save a couple of slots, just specifically, just in case.
So yeah, you've literally got a couple of hours or so if there's anything you want to do.
Not really. I
Otherwise-
think I'm. I'm pretty
I'm just
exhausted
gonna
after
have
the day.
Yeah, I'm just going to have a little walk
Just
around the garden. Just thinking about the survivor and thinking about what we've done. And I got back into my normal clothing as I don't feel right in there.
I would have changed out my dress too, and I've kept. They allowed me to keep it.
no, you would have.
I would have
changed
changed in the castle.
You would have changed, yeah, before leaving.
Yeah.
I'll turn to Raven and say, Raven,
Yes.
the reward that the king gave us.
Yes.
May I have my share?
Yes, certainly. I give them both theirs. I've taken 333. There was 1,000 in there, so
I'll take 333 too.
I'll take the rest.
I'll take 333. You can have the extra gold. Thank you. That's very nice of you to spread that so evenly.
Thank you. Thank you.
If you don't mind, I'm going to get some rest, so I am quite tired.
Okay. We will probably leave at that point then.
Yeah.
Nice.
Right.
Lovely.
So, just going to quickly work out some XP. So we've got that guy there. So that's that.
I've got a lot of notes to catch up on. The last thing I wrote was Fango Jet.
Oh my
God.
Yeah.
Tango Jet, stabbed a lot of people. It's all good.
Fango Jet, staring at the.
Okay. So we'll do our
Wheel.
MVP
Wailing
votes.
wheel.
We'll start at this end of the table.
I think it's got to be for Feora for really helping out in those clutch moments of battle.
Yeah, okay, same.
No, and Peor?
I'll give it to Raven for recklessly
Doing-
throwing himself.
Dying all the time.
To help his friends, throwing his body in the way and making it very awkward for the DM not to kill anyone.
Throwing himself in the way.
Wow.
Okay, so XP is 500 for today, and an extra 10% for you, Sam.
Thank you.
Can't be too far off next level.
I
Send 70 off.
am 50 short.
You think that's bad?
You 10 off.
I'm 10 short.
10 XP short.
So 10 short.
Yeah.
50 short.
70 short.
Roll a D100.
Oh!
Let's do this.
Roll high, boy. Roll high.
Yeah, you need 70,
You
yeah?
need 70.
Do it now.
Oh.
Dun. Using my lucky wellness dice.
If you get above average, at least 2 of us level up.
Oh.
13.
How many?
13.
13. So who needs the lowest amount?
10.
10.
You get 10 XP.
No, yes.
Oh, unlucky.
God damn you, Martin.
Hey, I got you. Yours.
45. Oh, that wouldn't have been enough for anyone else. Thank you, Martin.
54.
Who's got yours?
Yeah.
Yep. Everyone gained everyone gained 10 XP. So just have to obviously level up.
We've got higher than 50 at the moment. What is going on? Oh, no.
Your dice are bad.
Do the blue
So that
one.
means level 4.
Level 4.
Oh, I just
Nice.
rolled an 11.
Any
Rolled
specific
8.
plans? Level 4.
Yes, I do have
Is
plans.
it an ASI or?
I have
Yeah.
plans which will be revealed in the next session.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, thanks everybody for joining us again this week.
Thank you.
And we
Thanks,
will be
guys.
back again next week, 8 p.m. UK time, and hopefully you can join us again then.
See you in a couple of weeks for me.
Yes, we have a guest next week. All will be revealed. See you next week. Bye bye.
See ya. Bye.
We are off.
Nice.
Yeah, tell
Close the file.